Hello, TV License HQ.
Fund the BBC.
Why can't the T-Rex clap? Because it's dead. Fart. I don't know what that noise was, but it was manly, wasn't it? Jesus, people are being too kind. Fuck off. Oh, who is it? There's our replacement. It's Adamification. A cheeky ham shank. Thank you for the follow. You go walk a techie walkaroo. You go walk a techie walkaroo. Fuck off, Torchman. Nobody gives a shit what you're doing. I'm fucking Hanzo. My fucking vote was the one that got the Tories in. Snap. But Nightbot makes a good point. If you are falling. Oh oh balls! No! 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 Fuck! Hey, what? Die! If I turn the handle clockwise, I can enter the door. By Jove, Watson, I've got it.
You go.
Don't tell Mother I'm having a wank to help mine. What? I didn't know you could do that. Fucking what? Wendell, thank you very much. 3 months! The fuck is wrong with you? Don't do that. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Snap! Oh. Again with this shit. Please be with us during these technical difficulties. Hello. There we go, fixed. The software crashes for no particular reason, and then doesn't the icon stays in the taskbar and everything. Where's my OBS gone? Oh, there it is. Cool. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, pal? Hey, oh, welcome in. And so on and so forth. How is your Wednesday? Mine was a stressful day. A very stressful day. Woik, woik, woik. Hey pal, we've got this priority that we need you to pick up. Hey, we've also got this priority that's just as important as the other priority. Can you do both of them at the same time? No. Here. Don't know if If you heard, but there's actually a third priority we need you to pick up that's also just as important as those two things. Yeah, can you do all three at the same time? Still no, I can't. Which one's the more priority? Fuck off. Anyway. What's on the menu? Yes, Your Grace. We will continue that and potentially complete it. I don't think it's a particularly long game. Might be next week. If I remember correctly, it was about 8 to 11 hours. We'll see. And then maybe back on Ellie Noir on Friday. I kind of want to complete it, but I also kind of want to stream Dark Tide, which I have gotten into the closed beta for. So, you know. Whether you like one of the few opportunities I actually have to play it, because I'll be busy this weekend. Hello, Chewie. Welcome in. How the devil are you? Welcome in. Have a seat, have a cup of tea, have a biscuit. Not the expensive biscuits, a cheap biscuit, alright? Have a party ring. Not a blue riband, you can have a party ring, okay? Hello, Ailey, thank you very much for the raid. Hello, Tom Hoop. Welcome in. How the devil are we?
Probably been slept in. There's a suitcase.
This is a jump scare.
I mean,
Oh, that was great. I love that. Good jump scared by Alan Partridge. Fantastic. How are we? How was Stardew? Welcome in. Just started myself. How was Stardew? Did you frame Mayor Lewis for the insurance money? As an arsonist? I hate Mayor. I liked Stardew from like a farming perspective. I hated the socialization aspect, which says probably a lot about me. It's like everybody's miserable. Like, oh, could you maybe do this for me? Could you maybe do that for me? I don't work on a Tuesday. Ah, me, Pierre, my shop that's going under, I close on a Wednesday, middle of the week. Middle of the week he closes his shop for a whole day. Idiot. Good stuff. Good stuff. Who you romancing? Are you romancing? You don't have to romance. But it has, I understand, in-game benefits. As in they'll tend to your crops. Which is what you want in a marriage. Well, will my partner tend to my crops? And hello, Sacred. We shout out for Tommy as well. Thank you again very much for the raid. As I was saying to everybody else who came in there, have a wee seat, have yourself a cup of tea, have a cheap biscuit. No, not my good biscuits. You can have a cheap biscuit. Don't touch the blue rubber bands. Don't touch the Oreos. Don't touch like the ginger creams or anything like that. Have a custard cream, a bourbon, something cheap. Okay, good biscuits for me, cheap biscuits for you. Going for Sebastian, who I found it was very hard to romance. I gave him an egg and he ate it. Oh, amazing. Hey, baby. I got you an egg. I would be hard pressed to think of anybody who would be impressed by an egg. Just, you know, a bit of Barry White playing in the background. No. Hey, baby. I got you an egg. He's like, what the fucking egg? Let's get this game up. Anyway. Again, thank you. We're going to be in Yes, Your Grace, which is If I can find it. What is it? Oh yeah, Y. Y is near the end of the alphabet. Which is kind of a decision-y game where you make lots of decisions, and I'm letting people in the chat lead the way with decisions. Let's get it up. That's not the game. I'm digging the Leibniz recently. There we go. I can't quite remember what state we were in. We had allied ourselves with a king and promised our daughter to them in exchange for an army. To their son, sorry. There was a royal wedding between our daughter and his son. Then the king was poisoned, so the son became king and said, "No army for you, beat it." Until we can prove who poisoned the king. We've got 42 gold, 47 food, 164 army, and 21 happiness. Our army cost us 4 food a week. So we could prepare our general. I'm going to continue. I'm not going to. I get to decide this bit, but everybody else in the chat gets to decide what goes on in the other bit. And of course, if you have to run off and do your own things, post stream gubbins, by all means do. Just know we will speak about you, will you? Anyway, we'll continue. I might be in the wrong place here. I'll have to move about. Oh, I'm gonna have to move again. General. Your Grace. The situation got pretty hot. It wasn't possible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we have secured Lord Eaton Dust's wares. Your Grace, how was your investigation going? I have found this animal tooth. But I don't know how it ended up in our castle. I have prepared a table for you in the council chamber where you can expect the items. We should invite and question the lords. Well, who knows, maybe we'll learn something from them. Remember, they might not always tell you the truth, Your Grace, and while we're inviting them, we should try to formalise this too. We don't have any... Oh, have we invited somebody? We invited Noxie, because they sounded cool. Who are you? Dragon Slayer. Your Grace, it is I! Noxie the Dragon Slayer, bowing low before you. Also known as Grofos the Great. Wanos the Wise. Peter the Powerful. The royal wedding was fantastic. Well, until you know. Food was first class. But amongst all of the pleasures, I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. Who are you? You've never heard of me? It is I, Noxie the Dragon Slayer. I killed the dragon in the eastern forest. Would you like to hear about my fierce battle with the foul worm, Your Grace? No. Must share at least the short version with you. Right next to the river there was a dragon's nest up a tree, full of its young. Howdy, Jerry! How the devil are we? Welcome in. I chopped the tree down and the hatchlings fell into the river. Their drowning squawks brought the mother dragon to the rescue. The river was far too strong. Crash! She broke a few bones on a boulder. Exhausted, she crawled to the shore where I was ready to deal the fatal blow with a mighty axe. Impressive, isn't it? After that and other adventures, I travelled down seeking further blabs, so I've come straight to the king. Now tell me, Your Grace, what evil creatures await me here straining your beautiful land? Good. Glad you're good. I'm better now. I've had a stressful day, but I'm better now. I threw about the barbell before coming on, and I felt better for it. I've been slacking. I've really been slacking. Peasants mention the occasional basilisk or some other monster. All these nightmares are nothing to a real problem. Redovia. Redovia? Well, I never heard of such a creature. So what is it? What does it do? Emit gas? Crush men's bones under its heavy hooves? Breathe fire? It's an army. An army from behind the Tulments. They aim to claim Davern as their own. An army? I see. Well, that is a hell of a challenge. I can help, though. They call me Grofus the Great for a reason. Over the years of my adventurous career, I've met a lot of people even more owe me their lives. I will give you all I can, soldiers, supplies, I'll stand by your side at battle. I reckon I can gather 180 men, and 5 supplies will also come in handy, I'm sure. And in return I ask for, oh, absolutely nothing at all. I'm a noble, upstanding knight. I live to serve, help, and, well, be famous. Don't say aiding the King of Davern in a real battle. They will write fine songs about this. I have found this large tooth. Oh, cool, this guy's just cool. This guy just says, hey, how you doing? Here's some supplies. Here's some guys. Have at it. Normally deadlift on a Wednesday, but the trainer at the gym has decided that his client should deadlift at the exact time I go in and say, fuck off. That's when you push them down. Push them down and deadlift them instead. It must have been one hell of a beast. You know where it's from? Oh, I wish I could tell you a heroic story about defeating such an imposing beast, Your Grace. Sadly, I can't, because this tooth is not one for my collection. I don't think so, anyway. I wish it was, though. Can I buy it off you? Absolutely not. I need this tooth to prove my innocence to King Ivo. Maybe after the royal trial. That's all. That will be all for now. As you please, Your Grace. Eat it. Child. Is that a new pet you're holding there, Pumpkin? Your Grace, may I introduce you to the Stabber? Oh no. The Hedgehog! Okay, this child is the best. Why the Stabber? I wanted to name him Hanson, but that name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it seemed like that would scare off enemies. Underneath he was velvet, yummy tummy, you wish you could just stroke and squish all day. But on top is a whole different story. On top, he's a scary stiff stabber. How did you come to this? What is this all about? Do you know the tale of Hanson? No. Hanson was a hedgehog who rode on a black rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped the king find his way home. As a prize, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever greets him first upon his return to home. It turned out the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hanson was, but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him, Hanson turned into the most handsome prince with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. This story sounds familiar. I wish life was as simple as a fairy tale. Late father, well-known story, a lot of books, blah. Old man with white hair killing monsters. Well, there's a reference. Well, I shall return the Stabber into a prince. A prince? Oh, it's not for me, father. Once the Stabber's a prince, he can help me get Lulu back. I'm sure she would like him more than Ivo, and then she and Dusty can come back to the castle. Bye and keep the Stabber. It's the Stabber! The Stabber is on a mission and he is about to stab someone. That kid's great. Okay, we actually have a choice to make. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any others. There have been casualties, they've killed an entire family. We're counting on help from your general, Your Grace. We should keep an eye on these bandits, make sure the Radovians are not creating further posts. If they are locals, we should show them that there's no place for blah blah. Right, will we send a general, or will we not send a general? 1 for sending the general, 2 for no general. Should you so desire to participate. If we send a general, we won't have them for 2 weeks, which means the next week when we're Wendell first again, no help for anybody. First chat, fuck off, get him fucked up. Love it. So if we send them, if we send them, we'll be gone for 2 weeks, which means in the next week we won't be able to send them on anything else either, and we've only got 1 general. Okay, Wendell says there's no way. And does anybody have any opposing opinions? Because it's 1-0. No help for you. Ready if your pitchforks and keep your eyes open, maybe they won't ship again. We feel safer with the Royal Army at our side, but I understand. You're very understanding. very understanding. Who else are we inviting? When you make an alliance, the alliance name will turn green, but when you upset some lords, their name will appear in red. This usually means that you can't ally with them anymore. Well, he's dead, so we can't ally with him. We can't. Can we invite him from beyond the grave? Let's invite Lena because she has a larger army. Right, and then we'll go around the castle and we'll speak to some folk. Oh no, wait, before we do, we need to send our general out. Will the general go to Wallame or Cosano? And welcome in, Wendell. Oh, the devil are you? Are you this fine Wednesday? I'm gonna have some water on this Wednesday. Maybe we should go to Wolomo on Wednesday. This watery Wolomo Wednesday. I think we're going to go to Wolomi. We're going to Wolomi because it starts with a W. I have no interest in speaking to you. Anybody in the dungeon? Right, Petro? You feeling any better? I'm grand. It's been a busy day, but I was just saying that I did some lifting before coming on. It made me feel a lot better. I got stressed out making one of the fucking Hello Fresh meals, which is our last box because we're not getting any more. The discount ended, so we're done with it. No more. Fuck off. It's fucking expensive. Yeah, I was making some lamb thing. Can't remember what it was. It is, but what it was like was, hey, heat up a frying pan to a medium-high heat. Brown the mince for 4 to 5 minutes. While the mince is browning, chop all these vegetables, crush 2 garlic cloves, prepare these packets. I'm like, fuck, I can't do all this in 4 minutes. Fuck off. Little child. I don't have pro chef chopping skills. Also, it said don't fucking don't peel the carrot. I guess that would be the term. And I always peel a carrot. You never leave a skin on a carrot. It's gross. It's gross skin. No. Right, we've got $50. We get some stables. We're bringing in what? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 $17. 17 nugs. Chicken nugs a week. You reckon we should spend some cash on the stables? Yeah, I realise you can't see it. Hold on. Also, I was reading through it and it was like add this and add this and add this and add this, and because I was getting stressed out, I missed adding the fucking chickpeas into the thing. Chickpeas are great for adding in fucking minces and stews and whatever else. Chickpeas are class. Let's speak to our pigeon. Dear father, my husband King Ivo is very good to me. He has done everything to make me feel at home. I spend most of my days reading books and learning about Atana. King Ivo wishes me to grow familiar with their traditions. We start each day with a prayer, followed by a rich, lavish breakfast. Later on, I learn more about the history of Atana and its geography. Last week, I met Paloma, the king's mother, but she's poorly, but King Ivo says he will continue his father's quest to cure her illness. Yours, Lasulia. We should ask Lasulia about something else. Ask her about Dusty? Or tell her she's forgotten her slippers? What would we like to do? How would we like to send a message to her door? I feel like somebody's going to say tell her she's forgotten her slippers. Now that we know we don't just send one letter to her. I'm gonna make an executive decision and say we're going to ask her about the slippers. The general, a nobleman visiting a local villager had problems with folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. The search wasn't hard, I brought them back for justice. The nobleman was very grateful and paid me with this gold. Come on! Dusty's the cat. Dusty is the cat that we had that farted on us, if I remember correctly. This must be Lady Lena. A pleasure to meet you, Your Grace. And my biggest condolences about Salas, although I didn't like him at all. Anyway, Lewis explains your situation to me. I believe I can help for something in return, of course. You see, you have something I want to give to my son. Someone, actually. I would marry your daughter, Acelia, to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come. As a start, I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers, all ready to stand against Radovian. And along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. So what do you say? What do we say? Do we give up another child for alliances? Do we think about it, or do we just not agree? No more arranged marriages, okay doke. I can't agree. Humph! I guess I'll be dealing with the Radovian king in these halls soon enough. Eat shit, old lady, you're gonna fucking taste my wrath! Hello, child. What are you doing here with this brush? Mother made me sweep all the corridors. Why, what did you do this time? Nothing? Tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear! She's on the shit list, absolutely. Your mother will tell me what you did if you won't. I'd better start sweeping before she finds me. Okay, we have to go and speak to the mother. Speak to mother. Oh, no, she just stands there and sweeps. Okay, we've got some more locations because we built stables to go to. We will leave them for now. Sorry, my mustache. Always, every time I come on, right? During the week, it's fine. I sit and I talk at work to team members, I talk to my wife, and I'm fine, right? As soon as I come on here, the mustache just goes, hey, I'm gonna itch your nose, fuck you. Fucking thing. Let's invite Jovan. It does know. My name is Olivia, Your Grace. I come from the forest. I'm the leader of the cult of the trees in the western woods. I know I'm probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, Your Grace. I've asked all the neighbouring villages for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest, we have a sacred oak, and because of all the recent rains, the area is flooded. The stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We've tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray, Your Grace. Without it, they are depressed and scared. I can't bear to see them so hopeless. Please help us, Your Grace. Well, we'll ask them about it first. Are you praying to a tree? Yes, Your Grace. It's the tree of the God of Thunder, a symbol of love and life, filled with healing powers. Nothing bad can happen to this tree. Your Grace, please, I beg you. Do we send the general? Or give her money? Tell her to fuck off. 1 for general, 2 for money, 3 for fuck off. I feel like this might be a money scenario. Although I wouldn't want to weigh your votes. Take these coins, wench! Wendell fully LARPing here. I need to decide where the king's from for my king accent. Where is everybody? Take these gold and pay someone to help you. I can't decide if I'm Ringo Starr or Birmingham. Birmingham? Take this gold. Pay someone to help you. Gold it is. Find someone in the market you can hire. Oh, Your Grace, thank you so much. I have to say, I wasn't expecting you to help us. I will make sure our people know about your good heart. I hope your tree is going to be alright. Come on the trees.
Hello there.
A traveling merchant, yeah. I'm selling relevant exclusive wares if you're interested. Silk, perfumes, books, decorations, whatever your royal soul may desire. Something tells me you might be interested in far more delicate merchandise, though. I have a knack for these things, am I right? Tell me more.
Hey,
Oh, how fantastic.
there, baby.
You see, you have something very precious here. Satisfaction for the most disillusioned pleasure seeker. Some say it's a perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others may say use it purely for recreation. Very good general if you're going through a bad spell, your grace. One black and dust for just 7 pieces of gold. If you're tempted to grab another sack, I might throw it in for only 5 gold. That would be 2 whole packs for 12 gold. Now, if that's not a deal worthy of your royal bottom, then I don't know what is. I want to put him in the dungeon. I want to put him in the dungeon. I really want to put him in the dungeon. But you get to decide. Come on, let's crowd them dungeons.
Cool. Dear Bob.
Your Grace, but there's nothing wrong with selling a few packets of sugar dust. Other pleasures were you thinking about? Oracle dust? I've never heard of it. How dare you lie to your king? The guards will take care of you at the exit. Eat shit. I think we should check in with Lurs, Your Grace. We have done some tasks for him, so he might be ready for an alliance now. Oh, yes. Where is Lurs? Can't get back here. Oh, there's no pigeon. Shit, but there's a pigeon sitting there. What's this? There's a fucking pigeon.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Law, and thank you very much for the prime sub. Too kind. I was lurking in your was it Dead Island stream? And I realized you had makeup on. I was like, fuck, I've missed most of the stream. I very much enjoyed your yassified it clown.
Holy fucking.
It's the second jump scare clip in 2 clips. Too kind, thank you very much. Speaking of Prime, do you have Amazon Prime? Shove it up your arse. We did a lot of Smasher Pass. Darling. What did our child do? Made her sweep all the corridors in the castle. This must have been serious. Oh, Eric, she's behaving worse and worse as she grows up. She convinced one of her servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh gods. It didn't end well. The servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek. You shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric. I know I shouldn't have, but I feel that if I said no, she'd still do it in secret. I know, Eric. We need to pay more attention to her, especially now Luli is not here. I don't want to say this line about finding her a prince because, as Wendell rightfully said earlier, no more arranged marriages. And I don't like the old fucking crow who came in and demanded. We'll ask. Acelia, she's still young. I thought we wouldn't have to think about it until after the battle. I know, but it seems other lords are already interested. They could help us during the battle, but I'm not sure their help is worth giving away her daughter. I always assumed she would be married to the son of a king, but I'm not sure if that's such a good idea anymore. I do think she's too young to get married now. Please think this through, Eric. I have already made a decision, and I have declined the offer. I think we're going to be fine during the battle with the help from other lords. I just wanted to see what you thought about it. Yep, cool. Yep. Oh shit, there's one more thing. I have a lead. That's all right. Fuck off. Right. I've spoken. No. Go away. No, shut up.
Here. Fuck.
I don't know your grace disapproves of the dust. I thought it was like any other consumable product. People get sick because of this stuff. Anyone who sells dust in tavern will be imprisoned. You'll stay here until Lord Lurs arrives. There are too many L's there, I fucked that up. You'll stay here until Lord Lurs arrives. Fuck's sake. There's nowhere else to do, so we just end this week and get some cash. Do we speak to her now? No, okay. But we need to send the general up. Where will we send the general? We've got... So, chat's allowed an opinion. You can say whatever you want. Actually, I say chat's allowed an opinion. You can say it and I'll probably do it. We can go to Tilke. We can go to Hectory. We can go to Prabuli. We can go to Plocko. We can go to Kisano. We can go to Warto. We can go to Wola. Or we can go to Melina. Plocko. Plocko. Plocko is. Our general's on the way to Plocko. Come on. Right, we got another 17 bucks, 17 nuggets, minus 9 nuggets, so we got 8 nuggets. We're bringing in 14 food, no, 15 food, but we're having to pay 10, so we've got an additional 5 food. We are gonna have to get some more food in, I think, soon. The nuggets aren't fantastic either. If you are unaware, the game's about like making decisions and the year or so up to a battle. Hello Lewis, welcome in. And at the end there's a battle, and I guess all our decisions come to fruition and see whether or not we win the battle. We'll speak to the pigeon. The craft will flourish, no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet, for the dust spreads fastest in a sandstorm. What? Can you make sense of it, Audrey? I'm afraid just as much as you, Your Grace. Something tells me it's to do with oracle dust, though. We should pass this on to either Luz or Etten. It's your call, Your Grace. We'll speak to the general. Your Grace, a small village living on the edge of... A small family living on the edge of the village has recently lost their child to a fever. Little could have been done, but I helped them bury the poor mite. We prayed for his soul and I've blessed the spirit on your behalf. The parents were grateful for help from the king's men. Way! We buried the child, everybody's happy. Jovan. Lord Jovan, Your Grace. My condolences about Talus' death. I've heard about Redovia. I will help you with them. 120 men will be at your command. I will also give you 5 gold, but only if Sir Frederick joins your ranks. I wouldn't want to upset him. Who the fuck is Sir Frederick? Battle for Brianna? You must have heard. He led the armed defense force, repelled an army 5 times bigger. My superior officer, I served under his banner. Although it's been many years, we kept in contact, we trained together. Recent years haven't been easy for him, I must say. Okay, that's the same stuff. We just say thank you, I guess. It's just a formality. Will you join my band? Okay, he says if Frederick does. I have this animal tooth. You have an extensive library, Your Grace. Don't you have a bestiary you could look at? I don't think we keep any bestiaries in our library. I don't either. I think someone who have personally dealt with a lot of animals would know more about this tooth. That's all. Beat it. As you please, Your Grace. Merchant. Your Grace, I come from tavern. The business is going so well, but lately I've had some troubles. It's all getting out of hand. The tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have a good time, but some local pandas saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. At first it was fine, just some girls looking around every now and then. Now the tavern has turned into a brothel. People are only visiting for girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, I have to say. It attracts customers, but the pandas essentially took over my tavern, and they cause all sorts of trouble, as you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week I have to deal with these disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they will soon take over their tavern completely and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, then we'll just relocate to another pub. I'll lose all my customers and we'll have to close down. Decision time. You should kick them out, is 1. You should be happy with the extra money. 2. I'm sorry I can't help. 3. Come back another time. 4. A 2 from Lewis. But if he gets kicked out, we don't get our share of the cash. And that's 3 gold a week. $3 a week. I'll go for 2 if everybody's happy with the 2. Yeah, but you don't get to tell him he just needs to set some ground rules. These are the options in front of us. We don't get to take him aside and say, here, look, this is how you set it up. You go to John and you tell him this, and you tell Jeff this, and Bob, you have to tell this, right? Okay, and Sandra, you tell Sandra that, and you Wendell also for a 2. Okay, okay. If you throw these people out, you'll risk having to close down your tavern. You should try to work with them so you can both profit. That's a good point, Your Grace, but these men are horrible. They really don't treat the women very well. I don't want to support them unless there's a way I can control the situation. Why don't you hire your own guards? I could, Your Grace, but they are very expensive. My sales did go up, but not nearly enough to cover full-time guards. 28 gold? 28 gold? If you decide for it, we'll go for it. Could be a good revenue stream. We've paid off our debt. We have paid off our debt with the bank, so we've nothing to pay at the end of the month. We're still going to get 17 gold in, 8 gold, whatever, at the end of the day. Should have booted them, but he probably want gold for that as well. Need to invest to flourish. Well, are we going for a 1? I'm inclined to give him the gold. It would leave us with 4, but we only have 1, what are they called? Petitioner. The 1 petitioner left is a child. I don't think they're going to ask for money. Yes, Your Grace, I'll make sure there's no more violence in my tavern. I'll be able to just throw anyone out who makes trouble. And then I'll nip into Greg's for a couple sausage rolls. Lovely stuff. No. Allies. Let's invite... Oh, there's more... Oh, jeez, there's more... There's more of them. We need to invite Lars for the dust thing, and then we'll invite Sir Frederick next week. He's gonna get a steak back. I don't know why I said that. Your Grace! I come to you with a special request. It better not be for 4 gold. To turn Stabber into a prince. I need to lift his curse. I've researched more into it. I think you're the youngest one of us who could read, said Danny. Well, I made Danica read it for me. I already love him as hard as I can. Squish and tickle his tummy all the time. But now I need to make him rich. Your Grace, my request 1 piece of gold. I'll pay it back, I promise. A piece of gold to make the hedgehog rich, Well, we've got 4 gold. There will be no more petitioners. Do we give the child a gold for the hedgehog, which we will get back, apparently? Gold for the hedgehog, absolutely. Oh, too late, Lewis. I'm going to take the deciding vote and go with the gold for the hedgehog. Your efforts will not be forgotten. I will also need a black rooster with a saddle. Do you know where I could find one? Oh, my pumpkin, I honestly don't know. It's fine, my king, I shall find one myself. Let's... What have we got left? We've got... Tilke. Tilke. Tilke? Tilke. Tilke. Hectory. Probably. Cassano. Warto. Wola. Melina. can't fit them all in. Warto's the next fun to say. Are we sticking with the these things are fun to say strategy? Because I could go to Warto. On you go then, pal. Let's get off the throne. Lurs is coming for this the next time. There's nothing else to investigate, so we just end this week. I wish Hecate was Hecate, because then it would be more fun to see. Okay, we're back up to 12 gold. We've got some cash. We don't have anything to buy because we have no money. Our food's still on the up. We're still more food in than is out, so that's better. Well, the same, I guess. And yeah, we can continue. Week 15. I don't know if is this got 52 weeks in it. That would be interesting. Dear Eric, I hear that I'm already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options. I hope that you will keep your promise. Baron, King of Redovia. You know we will come to get another daughter. 14 weeks? That's too soon. We need to gather an army, we need to make alliances, and hope Ivo will help us. 14. Okay. Up! You're awake, you gave us all a big fright indeed. I had a strange dream. Redovia threatened they would take our daughters. Talus was dead and we had no army to defend ourselves against Redovia. If that wasn't enough, they claimed to only be 14 weeks travels away. You may want to stay in bed, me love. So it's not a dream, Audrey showed me letter. It does seem Redovia's after our daughters. The doctors say you're worrying too much. If you were younger, it wouldn't be too much of a concern, but your age, you're prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself. Prepare for the battle, we have no army. Everything will be fine. Go on now, you still have work left to do. You're right, I better go on with things. Don't just say everything will be fine. That's nonsense. I hope you're fine. Feeling a little better, yes. Did anything happen while I was gone? No, everything's the same, but the letter. We need to focus on gathering as many islands as possible in the next weeks. Invite lords and see how we can make alliances with them. While we are doing that, we should also focus on the evidence of these evidence items for the royal trial. Question lords and see if any of these things can lead us to the killer. I don't mean to cause you stress, but we only have 14 weeks. Let's get to it. Okay, General, what was it? Wanko? Group of children in the forest. They were looking for the fern flower. Seems like they didn't know they wouldn't find a thing this time of year. Luckily nothing bad happened to them, so I took them to their parents and they thanked me with what they could. Some supplies and their words of gratitude. 11 grain and 3 happiness, come on. Alright, Lars. A secret message is for you. I've done our tasks, I imagine? We'll still be about, but we definitely help reduce the spread. Unfortunately, there's a small problem. Not buying my spices, others have turned their backs on me as well. I can only make a coin now. That's why I had to start trading with Redovians. Okay, there we go. Decision time. Is he mad? Is it treason? Or do we understand? I'm interested with about this guy. This guy here, he's interesting me. 2 from a Lewis. Always treason. There's a beggar there. And there's that woman from the forest again. Any advance on a Lewis vote? Because we're going to go for a treason. It's a treason. By making their soup spicier? Your Grace, let's not worry too their gold. If anything, I'm stealing their gold. Imagine they're not exactly aware I'm their enemy. Your Grace, the bottom line is I need gold, otherwise I won't be able to sustain my armies. The only other option I see is if you bought spices for me. I will need monthly installments though. I need to keep my business running or else I must wrap it all up. If you don't like any of those options, then I suppose we need to part ways. Okay, there we go. Do we give him 3 gold a week? Do we keep selling the Radovians? Or do we part our ways? Now I would say 2, because it doesn't hurt. He's just selling them spices. In my opinion. And it doesn't cost us gold. I don't want his fucking spices, because he's shite. But, your opinion matters. Yeah, shite. I'm gonna say Radovi, just keep selling them. Okay, we're selling. We just tell. I'm not giving him gold.
Elbow.
Then I'm game. Great. We will see. You'll see. I won't change a thing. Sadly, 200 army. Come on. For letting them sell some spices. That's all for now. As you wish, Your Grace. The Alliance gives us many benefits, Your Grace. Many benefits. You should expect an increase to our income at the end of the week. Come on. More money. Your Grace. May I have audience, please? I went to do some fishing. Like I always do, Your Grace. But as foolish as I am, I fell asleep. Yes. Stupid Stefan. Always have to mess everything up. Anyway, someone took my fishing rod. And now I have nothing. This is the only thing I had left after my wife died. Oh, my sweet Anna. If she saw what a mess I am, she'd put me right in my place. It's all my fault, Your Grace. I only wanted me and the kids to have a good time. I took everybody out on my boat, and storm came, and it just flipped the boat upside down. Don't know where I'm from, like, I'm going a bit Geordie, ain't I? I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. When I woke up on the shore, they were all gone, like. Why, eh? So I was away every day and I fished to pass the time. And now I don't even have me rod. Please, Your Grace, spare the old man. I could ask for a piece of gold. I swear I will buy a fishing rod and nothing else. Are we giving the old man a cash? A little bit of a wee nugget for his own good? We are on the up and up. We got the trade cash coming in. 3? A 3 for the old man? He just told a woeful tale of losing his family. And tell him to fuck off. Wendell says give him some gold. I'm not giving him 7. Unless there's a consensus to give him 7. It's a 1 or 3 scenario. Unless, like, everybody agreed give him 7 gold. There's input and then there's... I am torn between telling him to fuck off though, but I think... there are still people left, so probably, yes. Go for the 1. Buy the new food, but don't lose again. It will get easier. You should try to sell some of the fish on the market to keep your mind off things. His greedy wants 7 gold, bid him off. No, he only wanted 1 gold. We were going to give him 7. One of the option was 7. Thank you, Your Grace. I'm forever grateful. I've gone a different way now. I'm not from Newcastle anymore. Allies. We will invite Sir Frederick. Lady Illida. Oh, we sent for her. I have heard that Lena has made you a proposition. I must say it's good that you haven't agreed to it, Your Grace. But do not make the mistake. Do not accept her offer. This marriage cannot happen. It seems to me that you don't know of the curse that plagues Lena's family. Curse? They say that if our son does not participate in the act of marriage before his 20th spring, he will fall asleep and never wake up. Can the curse be lifted? Is there any way to lift the spell? There is. That's why Lena is desperately looking for someone to marry her son to lift the bane. The problem is you can't completely get rid of it. If their son gets married, it's said that the spell will move on to the bride and she will die the following night. Are you willing to risk this? Thank you for the information. I would strongly recommend Alacelia's marriage arrangement. I will consider your advice. We're not marrying her, we don't give a shit. Right? No, okay, that doesn't open that up. Your Grace, I come to tell you that the water from the oak has cleared. Our people hadn't prayed or confessed in weeks. Oh, they are so happy now. I brought you something small as a gift. It's a bouquet made of the oak's fallen leaves. I saved them from last year. It will bring love and luck to your throne room. Well, thank you. I hope it... Arsehole. I hope it goes really well. I'll just leave it by the window. This oak bouquet is supposed to bring me luck. Why didn't they call it a bouquet? Did you get it? Oak, eh? Bouquet. Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? Oops. Who are you? Your Grace, I bring you a thing of magical splendor. It is only worthy of a royal. No one else deserves this magnificent being. Your Grace, I present to you my magical cock. Don't let your eyes fool you. It isn't a regular cock, Your Grace. This cock has been enchanted. It can tell a lie from the truth, Your Grace. And when it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. I believe it will be a real asset in your throne room. I will help you lead better than any advisor. See, I'm no liar, the cock stayed quiet. How can I be sure this thing works? Try it yourself, Your Grace. Tell a lie or truth. My name is Audrey the Fourth. That's my real birthday. See, I wasn't lying, Your Grace. So how much more do you want this thing? Only 18 gold, Your Grace. Very good price for a lie detector. Well, we can't afford it regardless. Even if we wanted it, we can't afford it. I think we're going to have to pass. For those of you who wanted to own a magical cock, I'm afraid you're out of luck. Can't even put it to the decision, we don't have the cash for it. I'm not keeping a cock in my throne room. He's going to clean up his mess. I'm sure someone else will gladly take him. Well, they can fucking have him. I'm going to see if we do have a bestiary thing. Where's the council chambers? No, we don't. You can't have him. We need to send the general out again. So, Hectory, probably Tilka, Milena, Wola, or Kisano. Nobody else to go. No, there's nowhere else to go. The next on the amusing place to say thing is either probably or Hectory. Yeah, stupid chair. There is a unrelated to all this. There's a crow been visiting the garden that's got its beak underneath slightly broken, and we've been throwing out suet balls for it. I know it can eat them, but it doesn't like peck for seeds or stuff. And I don't want to catch it because I don't want to like scare it. And also I tried to phone the RSPB and they just fucking don't pick up. But probably. It happened earlier in the year. There was another one that had its like bottom beak like almost entirely broken off. What the fuck? That's the end of the week. We don't have anything else. We cannot be sure if Ivo's supposed. We need to focus. At least 1,000. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. End the week. We've got nothing else to do. $20. $20. We're making more money from taxes. So what are we getting now? We're getting 17. No, that's not 17. That's 18. We're getting 18. So we're making $9 a week now. Plus the 9 food. But ooh, what's that costing us? 15, 20, 21. Okay, we're still getting food. We're still getting food in. Gain 10 army per week. That's nothing. But considering last weekend's, perhaps you think about securing an heir, Your Grace. Your years are passing by, none of us are getting any younger. You know if Ivo will be next in line. He's not a bad person, but it's likely Davin would just become a part of Atana. We're working on it. Not so easy, of course. 3 doors is already plenty, Your Grace. Let me bore you about this once we've dealt with Rodovia. Fucking getting told by our advisor, hey, you don't have a fucking bairn. No, I don't. Read it. Your Grace, I found an old wagon brought into roads. It looks abandoned. Gathered the men and we moved it out of the way. Turned out the wagon was full of gold and supplies. Come on. 7 and 7. Hello, Sir Frederick. At your service, Your Grace. I'm looking for eyes. Lord Jovan mentioned you could help. Ah, yes. Did you say Baba Booey? I've heard of your troubles, Your Grace. Vadovians lack proper training, but God knows what they have at their disposal. My 80 men, 4 gold, and 2 supplies will be a great boon. As a noble knight, it is my duty to help those in need. However, I can't allow liars to taint a knight's honour. The battle for Brianna killed you. Under my command, the army of the two-headed bird was defeated. I have lost 3 fingers in my time. I have endured many broken bones, but in Noxie, not a single scar. Even the finest swordsman bears scars. Many have fought and died. That Noxie should show me a single person who could confirm his accomplishments. Someone actually saw him in a fight. For all we know, he's just prettily worded lies. Noxie is a deceiving liar, and I ask you to help me prove it. Oh. Oh, ho, ho. Noxie a liar? Didn't strictly this on it. Did he tell you a story about a griffin? There's about a griffin at a tree. He sets the tree on fire. The big griffin comes to save her cubs, but catches her wings on fire, drops down, and he finishes her off. No, he told me how he defeated a dragon. Doesn't matter. Same story, different details. Sometimes it's a dragon, other times a griffin or a wyvern. There's always a tree, babies, and something about his wits. I've heard enough. Tell him there's a Lycage in the nearby forest. The creature's just a story, and of course, it's not there. Do what he says, though. If he brings you proof, then we have caught him red-handed. Help me show everyone he's really made of, and I will stand by your side in one more battle. That's all. Okay. We have... Oh, okay, fuck off. Right, what did Noxie give us? 180. But... if we get Jovan and... Sir Frederick, that's 200. That's 20 more. I don't know. We need to invite somebody else back here. Somebody else. Let's invite Grego. Your Grace, I've hired a couple of guards to protect my tavern. They did a fantastic job, I must say, and even the panders are wary of me now. Haha. We made sure the guilds are treated well and not abused. This is great news. I hope you keep it this way. I will, Your Grace. In fact, we've been doing so well that your profits will also increase. Wonderful. The kingdom values every source of income we have. Thank you for your help, Your Grace. I wish you all the best. Come on, more money. Who are you? Our village was on fire last week and you helped us. We have found assistance just in time. The chapel started to catch fire, but we managed to save it. I want to bring you the greatest of blessings to you, Your Grace. We are forever in your debt. We're happy to hear this. I hope the rest of the... Thank you again. That wee bit of happiness? No? Did we get anything from that? Fuck off. Father, I wonder if we could practice sword fighting again. Perhaps later in the gardens. You said we could do this again, Father. Very well, I better keep to my promises. Go on then, you can warm up without me. I will catch you up in just a bit. Off she goes, I better check on her. Right, we have to send... Well, we're just going to go to Hectare because that was the obvious next option for funny names to go to. Wish we could sell this. We've got loads of it. Who's this? Who's this? Exactly! I see you've already found someone to practice with. Well, I'm not going to wait for you all day, am I? I haven't seen you before. Who are you? This is Maya. Remember when I sneaked out to a wedding party, the one you were not supposed to go to? Yeah, well, anyway, that's when I met Maya. I had fun at the wedding. I thought it would be nice if she came to visit. Your Grace. See, I can never get her. I wanted to ask about Sedani. I think I know why Sedani wants to stab people. Is there any chance you talked her into it? Oh, so you've heard about the stabber? Oh, look at me, Sedani came up with that name. I didn't really want to practice with us, but to talk her out of it, we had to come up with something else she could do. Be happy she's not running around with a real sword, Father. You're good with the sword. Father's a swordsman. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Accent? Peasants are from Baravia. We're passing by and stopped in the capital for a couple of weeks. Lovely far from here. Where are your parents now? They have business in the market. They let me venture around. Traveling merchants, sort of. I was showing me some fancy sword tricks you learned on their journeys. She's Radovian. Tell them they have my invitation. They'll surely be happy to visit. I will leave you to it. Don't cut yourselves. Oh, so is that... What about this? Can I drag that? No, I can't drag that. Okay, so I need something thin to open this crack in the thing. I didn't notice that before. That could be evidence! Yeah, let's go and look out everywhere and see if we can find some stuff to open this. Sword is too big, he said. Throne room, quickly. Nope. Chap. No, fuck off. Bedchamber. Anything we can click on. Hello, wife. Bed. Anything else we can click on? It's getting a bit puzzle gamey now. Needles! Yes, come on, needles. Back to the garden. Piece of paper. There should be some sort of letter. If it has a map of the castle, it reads: find wine in the cellar, mix it with 7 drops of the substance in a glass, be seen by no one. It looks like an instruction letter to whoever poured poison into Alice's wine. Beautifully decorated with some flowers. We don't usually decorate our letters, it would be too costly. Maybe we can trace these drawings to the person who has written this. Come on, there's more evidence. Let's go and to the bedchamber. Speak to our wife. Found some evidence, wife. A letter. Contains instructions about pouring poison in a wine glass and a map of our castle. The letter seems to be decorated with flowers like in the olden days. How can we trace this letter to whoever wrote it? It's a very important piece of evidence, Eric. As a Secretary General, if he knows of anyone who decorates the letters, ask a general. If he's available, he'll probably be at the wall. I'll see you later. Our general's not available because we sent him away. We'll have to get him when he comes back. I think that's it for this week. We're still making money. We're still making food. We're good. I'm only doing one playthrough of this. There's no way in hell I'm doing loads of them. Dear King Davin, the Western Woods near Branca are not uninvolved in your troubles. An uncommon object can lead you to the sinner. Be careful, be quick. Yours sincerely. Mercenaries must have agreed to great lengths to pay a scribe to light it. You better send a general to these woods to see what the matter is. I've marked the location on your map for your grace. Okay, you know where the generals go next. Your grace, farmers kept problems with the birds eating their planted seed. These other folk didn't think to put a scarecrow, so I helped them with it. It seemed to be quite enough for now, and the farmers were quite happy with it. They gave me some packs of supplies in return. Yes, more food. Hello, Gregor. I have. Welcome to our castle. Heard of our battle? Of course. I want to help, so here's my deal. Pride my knowledge of art. My collection of paintings is the biggest in the kingdom. I own paintings by the most prestigious artists. Sylvek van Ga, Monowski, Pizak. You get the idea. Hold a very valuable painting. It would be perfect for my collection. The Stork by Sylvek van Ga. Don't say anything yet. You haven't heard the rest of my deal. I can offer you 80 well-trained men and 3 supplies. That painting must mean a lot to you. Of course it does. It needs to vanish from this castle. It may not look better in my gallery alongside the others. I imagine the painting is hanging somewhere, so I'll give you time to take it down. This is, of course, if you agree to my deal. I would pick it up personally, so invite me when you're ready. Will we think about it, or will we take the painting down? The stork is the symbol of our kingdom. So having that painting is a thing of honor, I guess. We'll take it down right away. Lewis ready to give up our honor. Any advance on the one? No? Going? Going? Gone. I have this letter. Look like round trees. The trees grant protection from evil witches and their curses. Many kingdoms use these trees to build children's cradles. So a lord who wants protection against wishes and curses probably wrote this letter. Thank you, Grigol. This is very useful information. Beasts in your dungeon, Eric? You better find a hunter to deal with this. That's all. Fuck off. I want to see about my missing potatoes. Someone must have stolen them. I think I know who it is. They say only one request per visit, but it seems like I have a much bigger problem now. I come from a farm. By the time I arrived, I was very tired. I wanted to get some rest, and I sat on one of the fine chairs in the hall. I know I shouldn't have, but the gods have punished me already. I sat down on some living pincushion, it would seem. I squeaked and jumped away. When I stood up, my bottom was covered in spikes. Not only that, but I feel very ill, weak even. I fear the chair creature has poisoned me. What can I do? Stab her. The stabber. Sounds very serious. I'm not sure what we can do here. I think I might have something that will help. Who the fuck are you? My name is Alina, your grace. I've been brewing potions that can help with magical anomalies, diseases. I dabble in wound healing also. A witch? Aye, some could call me that, although I prefer to see myself as just a well-read woman. At your service. We would definitely use someone like this to help our people, your grace. We're a great addition to our roster of agents. What's the catch? It's always something people want in return, right? I'm a simple woman. All I need is a roof over my head and something to eat. In return, I'm willing to lend your kingdom my aid in any supernatural problems. Just want to help people. Thank you. Welcome to our castle, please. Be able to help during the battle if you need me. So Danny won't be happy that about the stabber. I'd better let her know. I'll see if you have any useful boots. See the expenses for the witch in your weekly summary. We've hired a witch. Come on. As they say, as all the popular streamer says, it's seeped into my brain. I can't help but fucking say it now. Go witch. Your Grace, Pendle's village has been raided. With men dressed in red and black with beasts head pierced by spear and banners. You're beginning, perhaps they're just teasing us. Teasing? People have been killed, maimed and enslaved. It's just teasing. Your Grace, it didn't look like an entire battalion. It's just a small squad. Send us your men, we can fight back. If we fight them off, they will certainly get and fight back with more force. We don't want to start the battle early. Blah blah, tolerating attacks. Your Grace, we can't just let them trample our lands. I am not sending the general. I need to speak to the general about the letter. We need to speak to him before anything else. So it's either option 2 or 3. Can't let the general go. I need the general. So either Audrey's right and we're not going to help them at all, or we can give them some supplies. And we are swimming in supplies. Swimming in supplies. So many supplies. There he is. Come closer to the castle. These are difficult areas. You need to stay out of sight. Don't go outside after dark and have someone patrolling the area at all times. Is that all, Your Grace? Told them. We're just told to let them do whatever they want and run away from them. Here it's nonsense. For the best, believe me. Fine, Your Grace. We will relocate as close to the castle as possible. Can I get up? Okay, we can send our general. If I knew what he was going to say, I would have got up and spoken to the general first. Oh, there's a witch. Hello.
Son chalet. Linsbell.
Bring news about your hedgehog. The stabber? Oh no, that was all my fault. I shouldn't have sent him on a mission. I knew he wasn't ready to tell me. Did he complete his mission at least? His final quest? Mission? He was meant to skip the area to retrieve information and return to me. I owe him a promise, like in the story, Father. Can't send hedgehogs on missions. No one suspects a hedgehog. Please don't do this again. I suppose you're right. Forgive me, Your Grace. Nothing as elegant as fearless as a cat is Dusty. Next time I'll find a fiercer agent. I will train him. He will be at my command. The stabber's efforts were not in vain. No, we're not. No, fuck off. I need to go and speak to the general. I'm just gonna take all the paintings. Who's in the dungeon? Who's in dungeon? Where's the dust lad? Oh, Lars took him. The wall. We need to speak to our general at the wall. Hello, general. No, Your Grace, I've never seen such elegant writing either. I can ask around to see if anybody in the village knows these. Do you want me to? We're gonna have to say yes. Please do. Okay, we can send for somebody as well. Let's send for... Noxie, and we can send them on to that Gubbins, that end of my sentence that I was thinking about there. Back to the throne room, speak to the mercenary. I have to sit down before I can speak to him. We hear of the upcoming battle. That's a perfect time for us to gain some coin and an opportunity for you to get some help. Your mercenaries, 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. What do you say? I think we tell them, oh, fuck off, that's too expensive. 22 men for 16 gold? No thank you. If I spent my money on the training grounds, I could have that in 2 weeks. I don't know if that. So I'm just gonna say no. I'm just gonna say no. You can't have money. No.
Cabo. Tibawo.
Oh, we've got this. Is it? Wait, what? We can send. Oh, there's a hidden hut. We're going there. We're sending the witch, yeah. I didn't know you could send the witch out. Cool. 45 cash. Oh, we're getting 4 from the tavern now. Cool. The witch costs us $11 a week. I thought we just had to feed her. Off. 12, 13, 14, 15, 19. That's too much. They're going to skin us. We're going to have to not pay them soon. We're getting 16 food. Okay. Need more money. Melina. Wooden hut in the forest appears to be some sort of kitchen for preparing spices. It was abandoned. We searched the place and found this file hiding in. Did you find anything else? This was empty apart from lots of dried rosemary. Thank you. Some kind of file. There seems to be a substance inside. If this is what poisoned Talus, I'd better believe it. Better leave it. On the file? Found a letter. There's a monster. Likaj is the name. It's a small creature. Imagine a pig but hairy with long claws and horns. It can be dangerous, but for me it will be a piece of cake. You can expect my return shortly. That's all. Your Grace, you don't know how this creature, the witch from the forest, she escaped, Your Grace. Someone opened her doors. Idiot. Some fool was brave enough to seek the eternal wisdom. We all knew the eternal wisdom was just a hoax. We knew she's nothing but an old hag and some young boy who fell for the tale, and now Babushka is out of the woods. Babushka? You don't know Babushka, she's a witch, an old hag, older than anyone knows. She's been around forever. She's short and crooked, her bony legs can barely support layers of her old wrinkly skin. She has a long hooked nose, her nostril hairs are so long they hang down to her breasts. She wears a snakeskin coat and a scarf around her head with tiny bones attached carefully to each strand. As she walks, the bones clatter against the other. Clickety clock, clickety clock. She lives in the woods, although no one has seen her for many years. The legend has it that she used to lure children into the forest to eat them. And some legends also say she gives eternal wisdom to who is brave enough to look in her eyes. What can I do about this? I'm not sure, Your Grace. In the village she described these words on her doors. Turn your back to the forest, your front to me. She also leaves old chicken legs on our doorsteps. We're afraid she's going to come after our children. Every night someone hears the clicking. She might be preparing a spell of some kind. 1, 2, or 3. We can't send a general, we don't have a general. Take this gold and hire someone, or there isn't much I can do. Don't forget about it. I'm gonna say, if nobody has any opinion, I'm gonna say there isn't much we can do. I mean, a few less kids in the world. A few more snacks. Someone's trying to fool you. Stick it out, they'll stop eventually. Your Grace, it's no joke. Everyone's terrified. I don't know what else to tell you for help. I'm sorry. Oh, -3. Ouch. Your Grace, more and more people gather to pray, and we can't fit everyone in a barn no more. We want to build a new shrine, but we need some help inviting holy spirits to the place. We will be in favour of the gods. The fields will be more fertile, the monsters will be kept at bay, and the evil spirits will avoid our village. If you can, aid us with the court witch and some gold to pay for the materials. People will be forever grateful. Send the witch. Gold. Give you whatever can help. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm going to say witch, unless somebody says another option. Which it is.
That boy, boy, brew.
Hey! Right,
Why?
let's... Oh, we could invite somebody. Let's invite... Masha. Bed chamber. What have you got to say? Darling, I have a lead on the investigation. A file. A letter arriving suggesting someone suspicious happened near Braca. I've had a general explore location and he found this file. The substance contained inside could be what poisoned us. Its ingredients could lead us to kill her. Perhaps let's take this file to a court witch, see what she can tell us about it. That's a good idea. I think I've seen her in the council chamber. We just sent her out for 2 weeks. Fuck's sake! We can prepare the witch and she'll be during the battle, and that only costs us food, so we're going to do that. We need another 460 odd guys. Hello, General. We're going about the decorations from the letter, but no, the word has it that kings of the north usually decorate their correspondence to show off their wealth. Maybe some of our northern lords have adopted this tradition. Thank you, General. If I find anything else, please do let me know. Okay, that's a waste of my time. Jonas, that buffoon with his stupid red gloves. Lend me some gold and I will pay you back in a week, he said. I will break his legs if I see him. Your Grace, I lent this fellow 28 gold. He said he would pay me back with interest. I know the type. No, he's off to Caladar, the other end of the world, probably enjoying hot sunshine in Kaladi's brothels. Meanwhile, I'm stuck here in this rat hole with no wages to pay my men. I've got until this evening to pay them, otherwise they'll leave. Where the hell will I find a new crew then? I need his money for only 2 weeks. I should be able to make it up to you after that. You want gold? I'm going to give her the gold unless somebody has a better, another option. If you say 2, I will do 2. Your options override mine, but I am going to give her the gold unless somebody says that. Gold going. Have some gold. Hello, Lady Ada. It's nice to see you again, Your Grace. I bring you some news. I heard you were selling some paintings to Lord Vesemir. He was bragging about doing some deal with you. Yes, he visited me. I'm not sure what your stance on this is. I just wanted to let you know. Lord Vesemir is no art collector. He's an artist and an egomaniac. He buys these beautiful artworks and burns them. It's a great shame because they're very valuable and these artists definitely recognise. But it's only his artwork is true art. I suppose just bear in mind that if you give him a paint, it will be burned. Of course, thank you for letting me know. Must talk to him about it. Little peasant. I'm a sorcerer from the market. Your petitioners offer visit me if you refuse to help them. I aid as many people as I can for little. Often not enough to cover all the ingredients I need for potions. As it stands, I'm most of my ingredients at the moment, and the queue about my place is any shorter than yours. Would you be able to help me with some extra gold? No, I'm not going to help you. I'm not giving you 18 gold. That's too fucking much. No. 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 And you can't have the witch because she's busy. It's a bunch of shite. Hello, Danger. It is a bunch of shite. King does not prioritize healthcare. The queue isn't half as big as mine. Get fucked. Fuck off. You go in the dungeon next time, pal. You did good, kid. Hey, you did good, kid. How's our kingdom doing today? We've got a decent supply of gold, a fucking stash of food, half an army. We need 1,000, we've got half that, and relatively happy. We also have a witch, pigeon, and a general. We're doing no bad. No bad. There's been some strict decisions today. We've sent some people to the dungeons. Echem. To you, I come a truly humble kind. I hope I find you well and good shape in mind. Your Grace, this is Torlando, a writer known across many halls and taverns. Excuse me, not just Torlando. Not just Torlando. I am Echem. Torlando the Wonderful, writer and poet recognized in all kingdoms, experienced the artist originals. Blah, blah. Very well, what can I do for you? Your Grace, if I may, I'm working on my latest release, but I have no clue how to finish this piece. Blah, blah, blah. May I honor you with my latest work? Now there you go. There's a decision. Do we want to hear it, or do we want to tell him to fuck off? Would somebody like the honor of telling him to fuck off? Hear him out, okay? Okay.
Cowboy.
I'm open to art of all kinds. This poem for now is entitled Kupal Noka. Ahem. The moon shines so bright high up in the sky, Kupala night is upon us. Laughter and music can be heard outside, but the weary night may not rest. It doesn't even rhyme. Inside the castle, there's no frivolous joy. The fatal matter must be solved. The night is short this time of year, so let's make the best of it while we can. Fire, pleasure, and delight will rule this night. This is wonderful. Or meh. For those of you who are waiting for Ellie Noir on Friday, it might not happen. I will be streaming, hopefully. That's still happening. But I have got into the Warhammer Darktide beta. I'm tempted to stream it because I will have very little time to play it in the weekend. I say that, and then what will happen on Saturday or Sunday is I'll go, fuck this, I'm not doing the things I was supposed to do, I'm going to play games. I'm going to say meh, fuck your poem. I have hit a wall and I cannot write at all. I am desperate for some true inspiration. I strongly believe that seeing your general patrolling would get my creative juices rolling. It's... I don't know if you know, but it's a Vermintide. When that came out, that's regular Warhammer. Warhammer 40k is like Warhammer... Vermintide is Pepsi. Darktide is Pepsi Max. So it's Warhammer 40k rather than just Warhammer. Warhammer's like old-timey spears and halberds and shields and whatnot, and Warhammer 40k's lasers and guns. Hello! Hello, Gigugan! Welcome in. And for the Emperor! And die, heretic! And all that stuff. How can I help, detective? This isn't detectiving. We're kings. Although there is some detecting, that is true. Blah blah blah. I'm not on Eleanor. Wrongstrom, indeed. Space Marine was pretty decent, and there is a sequel in the works as here, but I don't think Mark Strong is going to be involved again. Will you general to join me to get out of this squeeze? Fuck off! No. Fuck off, Torlando. Stick it up your hole.
Okay, boy.
Part of our village was flooded. The deceased on live streaming platform. I bought it on Steam. Likely, no one got hurt, but our homes were devastated. We could use some gold to buy resources to rebuild our house. It only cost a quid. Oh, okay, but is a quid worth your fucking input lag? Is it? Is it really worth that? Did you see that Stadia's died as well? Google cannot keep a project. They've got two projects. They've got Google and they've got Gmail. every other project they fucking start dies. You remember the Google fucking social media thing with Google Circles? They had an RSS feed that they killed off. There was something that I used that I liked and I got annoyed that they got rid of as well. I can't remember what. Google had Google Play and they rolled that into YouTube Music and made it shit. Let's give this guy some gold.
Uba. Kava. Kubo. Dodo.
Google Play Music, I could upload all of my music and then whatever I wanted on my phone, I would download it, right? And it would play fine. If I do that on the YouTube one, it suddenly decides I no longer have the rights to play that, even though I own it. And some of it just won't download. Fuck off. Fuck off. And it keeps bothering me. Do you want to buy a month of YouTube Prime every time I start it? No, I don't. Fuck off. Hash. I can't remember what others.
Bye bye.
I don't remember what other stuff they got rid of, but fuck them, bastards. Let's send our general to Cassano. He's got mugged out with £2 from a cigarette machine that accepts cards. I'll teach you to smoke. I think we're done. No, we need to invite somebody. Invite you. We're still short an army. And there are only 10 weeks until we get attacked. Which would only give us 100 of these pricks. Oh, and we've got very little gold. They're costing us money in the general and witch department. You're an old man who can't assimilate to this hipster society. I have a card isn't a hipster, although I can put on my hipster scarf. I ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I have helped him out and in return he gave us gold. Fucking you. Cash. I've helped you worshippers with two spirits to grace. There are a lot of people gathering in the new shrine now. Thank you, Alina. Your help is always appreciated. Although the cost of your gubbins is too much. Right, fuck off. I need to go and speak to my court witch. And then back to the throne room and we'll go and this isn't a hipster scarf, this was made for me. I never bought that. I still have credit. Yes, your grace. Here you all fight with the beast-faced. You're preparing for battle with Rodova, you heard well. My name is Via Light. Elders have fought with the beast many years before me. I heard they brought some Rodovian dog here to your castle. They say you're keeping them in the dungeon. I want to help you with those nasty beasts. I'll give men and resources, 3 gold and 150 army. In exchange for the red dog. No dog, no army, I cannot make it simpler. Oh, come on. Come on. We've got to give the prisoner to her. You know, it's no bad, it's no bad, no bad, no bad. It's been a long day, long work day. But the lights at the end of the tunnel stuff is stuff's coming together. Nearly there, lad, as old Wallace says. In Seamus's streams. I've been watching him play Valhalla, right? And I know I'm going to hate it if I buy it, but I also kind of want to play it. Because see the bits that he gets annoyed at when like you jump back into the real world and the character's like, oh, I'm in the DNA, I'm in the Animus. I fucking hate that tenfold. And all the talking I just want to hit things with an axe. Come, fight with me. Come, let's have a drinking competition. Yap, 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 I am the king of West. Fuck off. Axe. Axe. Chop. Shut up. I am going to give this lady the prisoner.
Ul avashni lashna kavula oshame.
You really like Life is Strange. I hated that. I hated watching it. I think I would hate it playing it even more. Every single character in that was insufferable. Every single character. And it might be because I'm in my 30s and they're all teenagers. But the writing on it was fucking atrocious.
Ashiri anstufe. O shayla.
If you ever help any of these dogs, make no mistake about it, Your Grace. Come on, 694 army. I was eating those fucking beans. That was the best part of that game. When you knock the beans off the table and he goes, I was eating those beans. Just beans on their own, eating beans. I found this in my Wednesday, can you tell me? Ah, that's one bit of a tooth. It's beautiful is all I can tell you, Your Grace. I'm sorry I'm no much help. I found hella beans. Not from my lands, Your Grace. It ain't sound that's strange. Strange and rude. That's all. We're getting an army. There's no trace of Lycadge in the forests. So I thought, as clever as I am, I know where to look for these liars in old tree trunks. So here, take the bloody horn as proof of my courageous deed. Gross. Come on, Sir Frederick. Ah! You couldn't have defeated the beast as there was no monster in the forest. You fell for a ruse. All your tales are lies, just like this one. What? Yeah, we tricked this fool. Me a liar? No way, I brought you proof, didn't I, Your Grace? It could well be a deer. It has horns and it bleeds. You weren't expecting the horn to glow. The dragon tail isn't exactly original, is it? Is you retell the story just changing a few details every time? Very well, the cat is out the bag. At least I don't have to put on the show anymore. It can be very tiring at times if I'm perfectly honest. People want to see this amazing knight, this dragon slayer. So I show them what they want to see. Like the proof a stag. At least my stories don't hurt anyone, and I don't have a drinking problem. If you have something to say, say it to my face. I hear what the wind is spreading. Problems with the rum. Wife walking around with a black eye. Don't believe him, do you, Your Grace? He's a liar. He's making all this up. He used to be recognized around the courtyards, but the memory is fading. That's it. Draw your sword. Let's see if you're more than just a trickster. Come on. Enough. I won't have any blood spilled in this chamber. In your current state, you probably stab yourself. Your Grace, of course, it's just a hoax, but it doesn't matter. The message is what's important. The story warms people's hearts. It gives hope for a better tomorrow. People always think they see basilisks, leeches, strigas, well, it's usually a fox, stray dog, or a cat eater. If I bring them a boar skin or a deer horn and tell them it was a monster, they sleep better at night. Then they can get back to work feeling safe. And if I make extra gold on the side, so what? Aren't we all frauds? Kings, for example. People always come see the king because he knows everything. They expect you to give wise advice. They will put the greatest trust in your words. But answer yourself. Do you always know what to do? Not even scholars know the way. There's only so much we can learn from manuscripts. The rest is just guessing. Your Grace, we surely can't let this surprise. I won't allow this. If you let Noxie join your banner, then I won't stand by your side. Oh, I won't join if he joins. With his impertinence, I won't stand next to him in battle. In all the turmoil, he could stab me and no one would even know. Jovan, a good guy. He trains with me. I'll make sure to send my recommendation. Don't forget that. Oh, if we side with Sir Frederick, we get more army guys. If we side with Dragon Slayer, I think we get something else. I can't remember. So if we side with the Frederick, we get 2 allies. If we side with Dragon Slayer, we only get 1. And I am I'm going to say we're going to go with Frederick. I'm going to make an executive decision. Go with this guy.
What order? What is reborn?
No, I need to send for the other guy. Allies. Joven. Oh, he's busy. Fuck you, you prick. How are you supposed to know where they're from? Let's invite Lurs again. See what he says. What do you want, red shirt?
Kuva upa.
Your Grace, where I come from, there's an odd fog surrounding the nearby forest. Anyone who goes in the fog disappears without any trace. Few local adventurers came forward. They said they would find the one responsible, but they never came back. We're thinking the fog turns people into frogs. Bugs, maybe. There's plenty of them in the forest, but no signs of the people who go in there. Fog, the witch is busy, so maybe they just got lost.
Kuva upa. A carrot. Ala.
Yeah. There you go, the witch is busy.
Snakavula. Estavelula. Vela
Been
is.
involved with Oracle dust sales for a long time and it's harmless, he told me. Only was selling to begin with, but he recently started using as well. He was over the moon, so happy and giggly at first. Tries to get me to use it, but he's very ill. Can't leave the bed, my poor boy. He keeps asking to bring him some more dust, but I know this is the cause of his illness. Doesn't move me. Blah blah blah, skin is pale blue, please help your grace. I'm not giving you money, and my witch is busy. So, I'm sorry, but beat it. I don't have any money, and my money's going down as it is. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to say goodbye. I know it sucks. Fuck off. Oh, I've got a letter. Dear Father, I could have taken everything with me. The castle is very big. I get lost. How is everything? I miss you. Ask her about Dusty. There's nothing to do, so we're just going to send the general up to somewhere. There. And end the week. Only a few more weeks until we get attacked. How much money are we making? 10, 12, 13, 17, 20, 24. We're making a decent amount of cash there. How much of food are we making? 7, 8, 14, 16. And we're losing out because our army costs too much. Okay. No more food goes to anybody. Give me some supplies. Oh, excellent. More supplies. Fantastic. Lars. Found a letter. Thus trade, blah blah, by the gods, Hilo turned down Lord Etan's alliance when he found out what he was up to. This is interesting, you're saying Etan and Talis were not on the best terms. Indeed, Etan had it coming though. He was fuming with Talis, had his guards kick him out of the castle. That's all for now. Ooh, wee cheeky bit of evidence. Oh, you one prick. Traveling merchant, unique collectible item, a set of cards, but before you send me away, let me show you. You see, every card, exotic woman. Only 12 gold. Jonas, is it? Put him in prison. Lady Masha. Haha, get the cash. Let's invite her now. To the dungeon with you! Be gone out of my sight! There's not enough camera room up here. another pet of yours, Pumpkin? What is it this time? A mouse, a stick insect, a lizard. A mouse.
Boy.
Ako na pa.
You would be caught, but it's just a simplicity. Regretting it far more difficult than you would imagine. Why the agents? What are you planning to use them for, Pumpkin? It's to save Lorsulia and Dusty from these prints. When my agents are ready, we'll take Lorsulia back home. My agents will be best friends with Dusty. Maybe I'll let you use one of them too, if you're good. Ivo is not evil. Besides, he's no prince. He's a king now. Etana is really far away too. Well, those seem like good points, but you do your job, I do mine.
Boy.
Let's see the toy. Doesn't look like it came from our country. Where did you get it from? Maya gave it to me. It brings luck, she says. See, go on this stand and see if we can find more agents. Yes, father. I need to see that friend of Acelia. What do you want? Your grace normally wouldn't bother you, but I have no other choice. I'm a merchant delivering goods from one place to another. I sell trinkets. What do you sell? Paintings, vintage scrolls. Sister once had the wooden leg of Vlod the Spindle Shanks. I went for crazy 200 pieces. None of that matters as I was robbed on the way home. Now you need funds to carry your journey. Correct. I would, your grace, your grace. I would need 23. I'm a businessman, so I know how to invest this money. I will make a profit in no time. I will repay you as soon as I can, with interest, of course. We have 40 gold, right? When Masha comes back, she's going to pay us back 28 gold and probably give us a wee bit extra because we've got the pal of hers in the dungeon. Also, we need to invite the other guy back. Do we give him the gold? Do we invest in the scumbag? Who was I watching play the other Life is Strange? Lewis. Lewis was playing the other Life is Strange. I hated everybody in that as well. Everybody was a 20-something, like late teens, except from the hipster granddad guy who was in the bar. And the cop. Yeah, here, have some money. He seems dodgy, we might have to kill him. Oh, some stuff, gardens, Maya. Over there. This is down. I've seen this toy before. Maya, you're not from Bravia, are you? My family would travel a lot. Look at this toy. I recognise this. Of course you do. We saw someone just went like we were robbed by Bayran 13 years ago. Where did you get this toy, Maya? My parents travel a lot. We were travelling merchants. They must have bought it somewhere. Accident this toy, staying in Devon for a while. You're from Adovia! Tell me you didn't know about this, Cecilia. Father, please, no! Don't do anything to her. It's all my fault. I asked her to visit. We're planning for battle. We're planning to repel attack, but Adovians are already in my castle! He's gonna collapse. Look what you did to your father. Eric! Quite like those games, but also an eternal angsty teenager. It's not that bothers. Well, all of them are annoying. I'll grant them that is annoying. Games where there's too much talking, I can't stomach them anymore. I skip them. I'm tempted to skip through all of this. They're already here. I had a chat with them already. I say I won't be seeing her friend anymore. I decided not to kill her, but I banished her from the castle. She's just a girl, perhaps, but what kind of message does it send? Our daughter playing with the enemy in our castle. You didn't consider letting her stay, did you? She's a child. When I promised my firstborn daughter I wouldn't do it because I was afraid of the witch, I did it to protect us. At the time I thought Brian was a fool for agreeing with this. Surely a bandit wouldn't be, and blah blah blah, and yet here we are. I'm telling you it's the witch. Blah, witch. Yep, cool, super. I can appreciate good voice acting, but I'd rather do dialogue. The person voiced Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn, I thought they did a great job. The same person did Life is Strange stuff and were fucking awful. Maybe it was just the dialogue was pish.
Baba Mama.
Kua. Oi. Kabo boy.
But me no so topic.
But I also hated the dialogue for Tiny Tina in Borderlands, which is the same actress. But I hated that because it was fucking awful.
Ilaste.
Hey bo. That boy.
Estaba estu vacuna.
Why make things harder for one another?
Hello, Ulan.
See when they announced like Tiny Tina's Wonderland, I'm not fucking getting that. No,
Ustalaba. Wana.
got to know her. They're not bad.
Boy.
They attacked our villages. Of course, they're bandits, thieves. It doesn't mean they're all like us.
Gata.
Your king, father, tell me, did you ever have to punish a thief or a bandit who's from Davern? Well, just because one person did bad things doesn't mean we're all bad. I don't understand we have to fight. Threaten us? What if you just go over? Well, I can't risk it. It's very complicated.
Ilakano.
That boy.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Is there, we can send our general up. Where's our Jev? There's only 2 places to go. And end the week. We're making a $4 profit. We still can't afford anything though.
Boy.
We will have the royal trial when Ivo arrives, right before the battle. This way he can attend the trial himself, so I hope we're going to be ready by then. We still have some time to prepare, so make sure we do the best to find the perpetrator. Remember that our agents can be found, used to investigate the items we found. I know, Audrey, everything will be fine. A local baker was missing his flour deliveries. I searched around and turned out the horse... blah blah. Crusty rolls! The witch!
Rela Asia.
Random match. Poison, so...
Asia
I don't know your grace, thank you. I'll be useful. Do we need to check, like, people? No. Is it a family? Okay, that doesn't tell us anything. Who are you? Masha. Brought you gold plus a little extra. Come on. Stop saying that, it's somebody else's power. 32 gold. Guess who's in my dungeon? Well, here's some extra gold for your trouble. Come on. I'm not gonna... And 130, she's on my side as well. Fucking yes. Right, where's this prick? Jovan. No, get into my... Fucking stop being busy, you prick. Grego, come back. Your Grace, Sir Frederick is dead! Lord Jovan is responsible for ending his life. I don't regret this decision, not one bit. Why? Had it coming. Frederick was an abusive scumbag. Lona, his wife, had endured a lot. Proving Noxie a liar strengthened Frederick's ego. Happy that he put Noxie in place, he started celebrating. Drank to his heart content. He felt invincible, wanted to show that he was a real man. Why? Blah blah blah. Okay. I've heard enough. He trained me. Sometimes he would be completely drunk. I saw what he was like to Lona. A veteran, now afraid to star, but once a real legend. I couldn't bear to watch him abuse her, but he was of a higher rank. I wanted him to join you first, as I didn't want to do anything that would upset him. I didn't want to notice for my in case he didn't agree with it. I didn't realise that something else would set him off anyway. He always got abusive when he drank. Everyone knew it. The guards, peasants, noble knights, right? Frederick would beat Lona up and wouldn't let her out. No one lifted a finger to help. Everyone was too scared to do anything. I couldn't watch. Go ahead, kill me if you must. But you know Frederick deserved this. If you spare me, I will join your armies and I will aid you with my main force of 120 men. I will also offer my pikemen to join your battle. They can deal with any cavalry the Redovians may come with. I will also give you 5 gold. He's getting freed. He's getting freed. We need him. Frederick, arsehole. Didn't even like him. Smelled funny. Prick. I'm glad he's dead. We need 160 more. Your Grace, may the gods bless you for your support with the shrine. Many people have hopes for a brighter future. The gods have already showed us signs of mercy. The weather is especially good for our crops. I would like to celebrate tonight. We have prepared a party for everyone. In the night, we were going to make a sacrifice to the gods to thank them for their mercy. To show your support, we simply ask you a few supplies and we could add to your pile, or a witch that could help us send the sacrifices straight to our gods. Send them the witch? Which costs us 11, and that's 23 supplies that they can't get. Are you out of your mind? We've not got a lot of happiness in the kingdom, so I was just thinking sending the witch. Send the witch! Way! I might need to steal that sound from this game. Your Grace, I bring news. There seems to be some weird anomaly in the woods up in the north. Magic, perhaps. Colourful lights out of nowhere in the middle of the night. Sounds so frightening. Carry on. I visited Aborka, the village next to the woods, the morning after one of these disturbances. I said Lord Joven's children went missing that night. I tell you, magic is involved. The witch can take a look at it. It's probably the witch is gone. I'm selling packs of supplies, Your Grace. Let me help you with your struggle. I offer the best prices on all. 28 gold for 22 supplies. What do you think? I'm fucking swimming. I'm not buying oracle dust. I'm swimming. Swimming in supplies. Fuck off. Right, can we send... Right. We've invited this prick. He's dead. Don't care. Oh, if we'd only married her off. Can we get Joven back and we can get her back? Let's get... I'm not fucking... doing... Grego's on his way. Eaton's on his way. Let's invite Eaton. No pigeons available. Okay. Is there anything else we can do? Get up. Get up. Get out the chair, you lazy sod. Nothing else here. Let's send our general to the last point on the map. And end the week. Oh, we're rolling in the cash now. Look at this. 5, 6, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 27 cash. Let's prepare the general. Oh, do we want to do the training grounds? That's 70 for an army. If we can convince somebody else to come across, we could be making a difference here. Let's get the training grounds, yeah? Yeah, let's get the training grounds. The carnival can fuck off, though. Your Grace has stopped at an abandoned house on the side of the road. It was full of pans of every sort of size, shape and colour. I don't know what you could do with such obsessions, but let's search it. I found some gold. It's a fox! Oh my god, this kid's got a fox. You're amazing. Your Grace. I heard what you need. I found this file. Okay. I've heard what you need those paintings for. Not a collector. These works people buy are not true art. They are nothing but fraud. These paintings do not reflect the true nature of the subject. They've been painted without a reference. Artists call them impressionist. In reality, they just can't paint. My artwork shows each subject in the purest state. These artists only exaggerate features to make them look better. It devalues the artwork, so I just dispose of the paintings. I pay for the paintings so I can do with whatever I choose to burn them. So what? It harms no one. Fair enough. I have a painting for you. Front of my army. I have another painting. Yes. You can't have the tapestry though. The tapestry was made by our daughter or wife. One of them, other one. You can't have that. If we don't lose an ally, we have got 1,000 warriors by the end of whatever the fuck the end of this sentence. Let's invite Eaton. He's our enemy, but we're inviting him. What do you want, peasant? Your Grace, we tried waiting out, but Babushka's her men on horses, they came. They took over 3 villages, Your Grace. They're forcing everybody to feed enormous amounts of food to the children. We're scared she's coming for them. She wants to eat them. We must do something. They are there right now. Please send your men. They are in the 3 villages. The red horses in Oborka, the black horses in Jablonka, and the white horses in Belka. I will see what I can do. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew we could count on you. Okay, not yet. Not yet. Danny, and your fox. Fox doing in the throne. It's my new agent. Yes, sir. Back with pets, are we? Well, you can't exactly send toys on a mission. Archer, it took time. Is it safe? Because he hisses. Do foxes hiss? They yap a lot, and they make that horrible noise. Excellent impression, I think you'll find. Fine, keep on. The fox is cool. The fox can stay. What about you? Who fainted twice now? What have I got worse? Who will take over the throne? I think we need to make a bigger effort. Perhaps Audrey is right. We need to try harder. I feel like I'm blah blah. King should have a son. You do not need to feel guilty. How to? I'm more interested. Maybe it will help. Maybe some small gift to remind her I love her no matter what. Okay, let's go find a gift. Let's see if there's anything lying around. See if there's anything lying around to see if we can make our wife happy. Okay, let's send our guy to Jablonka, because that's a funny place. Can I put that back on the wall? No, okay. At least I can. Go. Put the file. Thank you very much, Wendell, for the clip. Got the... protect them from evil spirits. I don't know what the fuck that means, but... That was not a fucking hiss. That was a meow. How dare you? End the week. We've got nothing else to do. Something's happening. Tickling me, stop it. Nothing's going to work from this side. Oops. Oh, there you go. It's not that easy. Childhood. I still let's put something in my bed and I went to sleep and now everything is itchy. Just a little nit of powder, we're passing a bit. What has gotten into you? Apologise to your sister, leave us in peace. Apologise? Wasn't me. She just said it was her. Fuck off. We're not buying the carnival. There's no point. Yet. We might still have to do it. 6 weeks. What was going on? When I arrived, Jablonka was surrounded by black storm clouds. The thunder winds were very strong. It's strange because there isn't a drop of rain. I dealt with the man on the black horse. He was acting very oddly. He was shouting words in some foreign language. Did you not get anything for that? No? Okay, fine.
Hey, boy.
Okay, the witch is back.
Zone.
Zone. Oh.
Cabo.
Returning dust is far, blah blah.
Zoom.
No matter if you sell dust or not, it's going to be out there. Keep trying to stop business, but I will tell you right away you can't. If I don't sell it, someone else will. No, that's why I didn't tell you. I don't care what you do as long as you don't do it in Davern. Sure thing, I'll stay away from Davern. No, come back, I'm not done fucking speaking to you. You fucking dickhead. Bandits, well, farmers, please send us your best general before it's too late. I'm sorry. My general is busy dealing with this shit. Greetings, my grace. May I come closer? Yes, I see. You have a very interesting aura, Eric. Let me read your future. I can see it's going to be very interesting, yes. I see. Do you believe in fortune, my grace? We've been reading too many kings, yes, and usually I'm correct. It's between you, I and you. I promise you, I tell you things about you, and they will be truth, and then you will pay. Otherwise, you don't have to, yes? Fine. Alright, I see, yes. You've had a long journey in your life. I see. Hypnos, a patrol department of sorts. And you are dead. Oh no, that's too far into the future. Let's go back a little. Your journey, difficult, but you were happy. Surrounded by those who love you. But I see there were difficulties. They affect your relationships. Some relationships were strengthened, but some will crumble. Alright, let me shuffle my cards. And you keep looking into my eyes. Your aura will tell me when to stop. Yes, keep shuffling. That's it, let's say, oh, the fool. Don't worry, it doesn't mean you are one. Of course not. It means you're doing something new. A new cycle, and you're requiring others to trust you with it, yes. Fine. You might be trusted, but you must be patient. Next card is... Justice. Yes, of course, I can see that. A need for balance and discernment. You will be seeking peace, which means it's likely something will disturb you soon. Well, alright. Last card is... The Hanged Man. Means that you're trying to achieve something big, yes? Something that leaves you feeling very stressed and unhappy. You will continue trying to achieve the thing that will be difficulties, blah blah blah. Maybe good, maybe bad, that's all, my grace. Fine, here's 14 gold, fuck off. Yeah, just fuck off. Just fuck off out my road, piss off, right. You're a shite hunter. Somebody was supposed to be a hunter and tell me all this fucking pish. Come here. Is there anything else to do, or we just end this week already? Oh, something in the gardens. Stop harassing your sister, you shite.
Oh. Boy.
I'm missing Maya. She's always came up with the best things to do. You know she shouldn't be here. I know, but I just miss her. Why don't you play with someone from the castle? They're not boring. They just want to talk about dance lessons or how character would behave at the table or how cutlery should be placed. It's awful. You proved your resourceful. I'm sure you can come up with something else to do. I know, I'm sorry. Maybe I can bully the servants a bit. Don't bully anybody. Stay safe. End the week. I am tempted to have a wee carnival just because it's not the best. Maybe the week before. Grevno, week 25. Week 25 in the Big Brother's Grevno. Who the fuck are you? General.
Boy.
Thank you for your help.
Yaboa. Adu.
Magical anomalies.
Wadabayo. Adu. Oh. Dadabo. Dadu. Odawo.
I found a letter.
Dabo. Wadadi.
I found a file.
Dabo. Wada. Hell. Ooh.
That's all. Fuck off.
Wada.
My Grace, we found this loon at an inn. He was causing trouble, so the locals called for help. He just brought the whole place to the... First he bought a round for the house. After a couple of rounds, everyone got rowdy. A fight or two arose, and then it went from there. The poor innkeeper probably tried. Normally we'd bother, but he has spent a lot of gold, and the boys thought it would be best to let you know. We have stolen a... Blah. That's what he has to say.
Dabo. Akredo. Dabo. Wada.
The pleasure made by spending a cheap hawk in there. You didn't look the type to keep money for long. There's nothing but drunk. I spend enough time with the populace to know the Grace. You should really consider who deserves. Put him in the dungeons. Put him in the fucking dungeons. Gale. We just give him a fat wad of supplies and tell him to fuck off. Have some supplies and fuck off. Who you want, prick? Folk call or kill dust. I can see everything was going until the local troops came along, started demanding more and more dust. They threatened me when I refused. They told me I would take my little girl if I didn't bring them more. I don't know what to do about them, Your Grace. I have no gold to buy more dust, nor I want it to have anything more to do with it. All I wanted to do was make some extra coin. We're sending the general. Right. Hey! We've nowhere else to send our witch. We're going to go back to this. We're going to speak to this prick again. And we're going to see if there's anything else that we can do to progress the gubbins. Let's see the... Nope, I saw something in the dungeon there. This was... No, you will stay here. This was the prick who was in the fucking dungeon at the beginning. I forgot about him because I hadn't played the game for so long. We let him go at the very beginning of the game and he came back and he fooled us. He fooled us. Prick. Oh, unbelievable. I need to do a quick fix on something here. Might have to do it next time. He will never leave now, that's right. Okay. Nope. Wrong side. No, fuck it. Just put it back where it was. I'll mess with it later. Or will I? What if I do that? Oh, too far. Because I've got the transparent background now, I don't need the borders on it quite so much. Are we done? I think we're done. Let's be done. Oh, there's still an agent waiting orders. I can't do anything with her. There's no orders to give. He's invited. No pigeons available. There's no orders to give to my underlings. Okay, I guess we just deal with it. Continue.
Kaboa.
You Lord Dickhead, come here.
Zui. Dabo ya. Zui tau. Iba dabo. Ula hey.
I'll find you later.
Kubai. Zui. Zon. Doiba.
Find this file.
Kui ya. Rati. Za. Zui tau. We bye. Zado.
How's your business? You should stop.
Elbow. Zora boy. Oh, with a hey. Dabawa. Zadu.
Fucking kill you. Grace, everyone is gone. The townsfolk disappeared from Aboka. Poof. One day the village was as always, and next morning it's a ghost town. I told you we should have investigated the magical anomaly in the woods. But who knows, maybe it's not right till it's... Are you trying to set a trap for my agents?
Oi daba. Kupawa. Oi kaba. Oi bakai.
May have seen through me, but others won't make it that easy for you. Guards! You should be on guard, your grace. Where's my guards? Where's my guards? Your grace, the bandits ruling over our village thought it'd have us when they found out we were trying seeking help from it. Mine, the bandits didn't care. Everyone would have died if folk men from neighbouring towns read. You don't have fancy general swords on them, and yet they still came along.
Oi.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you. Tell that to those who are gone. Well, I can't because they're gone. Gods have punished us. Nothing will grow anymore. No potatoes, no beetroots, no parsley. We've been struggling with this for months now. Praying for the gods for better weather. We're sick of eating conserves, your grace. Our children are starting to go hungry. Witch would help. Yep, you can have the witch. Hey! Your grace! Rats, they're everywhere. It took over me barn. There's hundreds of them. I can't milk me cows or feed me horses, your grace. I had to walk here. How can I go to the market if I have nothing to sell? Well, they're both gone, so I can't help you. Well, he was happy enough. Well, maybe not. Right, can we summon any other allies who might have like a story point to get this cunt Rick arsehole to come back, because he's supposed to be an amazing hunter. Now, where's the hunter agent that we were supposed to be getting? Fuck you. Let's go see if there's any. We're going to go and check on the child before we move on. What's going on? And making sure that no one can catch him. He's very fast. He's a perfect agent. Right, cool. Oh, shit, the dungeon. Guy just walked to the dungeon of his own volition, did he? Right, mate. I was supposed to be able to fix these dungeons, wasn't I? Whatever, end the week. Okay, cool. Those bandits who threatened the baker and his daughter, they were nothing but those Davin will not miss. You dickhead. You have nothing to say to me. Where's this hunter prick I was supposed to speak to? Mercenaries, 22 men at your disposal. What do you say? Okay, we're going to buy them now because we are cash rich.
E Upa.
Orlando. It's all in the past. I have I only needed some time with your witch. She's busy.
E Babo.
Fuck off. You've killed my fucking ox. These are dangerous pests. They steal eggs, chickens, and other goods, and can predators if these in particular. I came here as a hunter, Your Grace. I saw this fox hiding in the castle, so I hunted it down. I thought it would do you all a favour. You imbecile! What have you done? That's for the better. I need them. I need them to identify this fucking fang. Oh, just say, what have you done?
Kaba. Kaba boy.
Evil ka ana.
Doi bye.
Please don't pardon me. If only I wouldn't have. I came here looking for gold, but since I have nothing but trouble so far, please let me be at your service. Let me serve you and your people. I can deal with monsters. Well done. I will strike them down and bring you their bodies. Let me redeem myself, please, Your Grace. Maybe I'll help during the Battle of Rodovia too. Bodies you can keep. I don't want to see any of that, but we could be. Thank you, Your Grace. I will do my best to redeem myself. I will be in the dungeons. Dungeon guard is an old friend of mine. Another agent is at your disposal, Your Grace.
Uai.
Ka ba de kuwa.
Aba daya.
Isi kuku.
Uba.
Better check on Hunter when I get him.
We bye.
Well, hey! What are you selling?
Zui. Zo.
20 supplies for 18 gold. I don't need anything. Fuck off.
Za. Zoom.
Za. Zoom. Za. Zoom. Baba booey. Right, up. Allies. Shall we invite... Who shall... Do you want to invite anybody? Shall we invite somebody? Shall we invite wee pal? No. No, we won't. Is there any... No. Go to the gardens. Pick them up. Is there anywhere we can send anybody? Nope. Speak to our child.
Tuka. Inu. Don't mate.
Bestest and swiftest agent. Best friend. Aw, what a shame.
Oh. Doi. Oh.
Ay come.
You leave your wee sister alone. Don't you be a wee shite. Like you, prick. I found his tooth.
Uba.
Big animal. Enormous, in fact. Maybe a griffin or a dragon. I've never seen such a thing, you guys. Could you find out where this thing came from? I have a book on animal trophies. That will take a while. Do it.
Dabo. Kuyo ya. Oh. Dabo. Uta. Kuwa ya.
Eat shit. End the week.
Boy ya.
There's no orders for them. I can't do anything with them. Oh, they're costing me a fucking fortune, no. Oh, they're costing me a fucking fortune. There is only 2 weeks left. But they're costing me like 33. How much money did I make? 16. No, 6, 9, 13, 15, 17, 29. These are costing me 31. That's not enough. If I prepare the hunter, I would be at 41. No, I'd be at 47. And then that would that see me through to the next week? 47 minus 30 plus... That might see me through to the next week. I wouldn't be able to give any money to anybody though. We'll leave the hunter till the last week.
Iwa. Oi. Uwe. Obai. Ubao. Ubao. Ka.
Okay. I can't do that, but I have shown them how to care for their crops and things.
Hey, goiba.
Very rare dragon tooth that appears to have come from an Ala demon, a female demon who lives in the ancient forests of Caladur. What would such... Whoever lost it must have been an adventurous person. Audrey's right, I don't think you could get such an exotic tooth here in Davern. Your Grace, I'm sorry to bother you, but we're in a very bad situation. We don't know why this is happening. Someone must have done something terrible for the gods to punish us. Our sacred oak is dying prematurely. All the leaves are falling, they shouldn't be. We've given all the sacrifices we could. We've gathered and prayed. Nothing has helped. I think Volos has escaped the underground. He is searching for the sinner. He must be hiding in someone's house. So many thunderstorms. Blah. Blah. Give us supplies for tonight's ceremony. I can't afford to I can't give him the hunter either because I need him. Do I need him? I don't need him. Fuck it, have him. She's pregnant.
Ah, that boy. Boy. Hey.
There's a letter. Father, I don't have to explain. I know you're not responsible, and I think Ivo knows who poisoned. The atmosphere here is very tense. Ivo and his advisors are talking behind my back. They wouldn't let me stay with them and always send me back to them. I've heard Arbro say he's some kind of plan. I can't wait to sit. Maybe Ivo did it. Where a village was attacked by vicious animals, packing wolves, blah blah blah. I think I'm hungry. I can't afford. My name is Boguslav. I don't want to bother you, but I have a matter that twists my brains. My lady, she's so upset with me, and she's got the good reasons, I tell you. I ain't no man to think straight. I wanted to do good and sold our barn to buy her a servant. You know, to help her in the house and with kids. She always complains, blah blah blah. She flipped it through because her barn will make no money for us. I did not think of this. She will not have me back. I even found a new job in the potato fields. I shaved even. I cannot sleep at night. Please help me, Grace. No. Can I send? I can't send for Ivo now. I don't know who did this. Who am I going to accuse? I might accuse the drug dealer. Right, we have to go and speak to the kids. Oh wow, there's people everywhere I've got to speak to. Bring good news. Over for a boy. We need this. I hope it's a boy there. I wouldn't want yet another sister. Stay safe. Bedchamber, quick. I don't know why I'm being quick. I think you could get this game complete tonight. Who's pregnant? Simple. Need to plot. Look at these fine walls. Right, what's going on here? I have to speak to you? Over here. Poison. Village managed by Lord Eton. Lords confront Talis and get Warlaw. And from the Dragon Tooth of Talator, question suspects. Found out that the Northern Lords used to decorate their letters this way. Lord Grego said that the trees on the letters are round trees. They're used to build children's cradles to protect them from evil spirit. Okay. I have to remember all this. Child. Bring good news. Now you're going to have a little versus. I don't know yet. 20 weeks. Sister is visiting soon. I know how much, but she wouldn't. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Talky talky talk. Talky talky talk. Are we done? Yes, we're done. End the week.
Abo.
No, done. We're done. Okay, prepare the hunter. And... Oh, we can't have a carnival. We don't have enough food. That's fine. We're having a trial.
Dabo.
Welcome to the royal trial. We will firstly question any witnesses, then we shall go through the gathered evidence. Lastly, we will identify some of your suspects and have the right to believe that the real perpetrator is among us tonight. And with that, let's hear what the witnesses have to say. Your Grace, we have three people enlisted as witnesses. Who shall we start with? A peasant from Branca.
Boy. Cabo boy.
Name's Hermar. I'm from Lord Ettonstown, Branca, Your Grace. And what do you have to say? I own a vineyard in Branca. We've been observing Lord Etton for a while now. He's been acting so strange, walking around the village in a trance. How dare you tell such falsehoods? One time he pissed all over my grape flowers and then my grapes will grow now. How rude. He's not a nice man, Your Grace. I'm convinced it was him who poisoned Talus. Is that all, Hermar? Well, what do you just get rid of him? Who's next? Ragin. Ragin.
Oi.
Advisor to King Talus. I have a very important piece of information, Your Grace. We recognise Lady Lena over there. He visited our castle not long before the royal wedding and threatened King Talus. She said her son was supposed to be the one to marry Lord Sulia, not Ivo. He said that if the wedding were to go ahead, she would come for Talus and his family. We must proceed accordingly, Your Grace. She is clearly the perpetrator. Thank you, Rigo. Here's Rigo. Talus guard, come forth. My name is Litfrid, Your Grace. I was King Talus and I served him well. Not well enough, I can hear you say. Well, you know there was little I could do against poison, especially when it goes to that. It was a day of shame. King Ivo has continued to make me pay the price. To the point. All I wanted to say is that I have witnessed many people visiting Talus over the years, but none angered him as much as Noxie. I think we'll know how much of a liar he is. Talus called him a deceiver after he proposed to help his wife Paloma. Talus knew the only reason he was become famous. Noxie was enraged, claiming that it wasn't a fraud and that he would show Talus. I see, do you have... Let's proceed. Hey, can I speak to people? This animal tooth. Only one known person could have encountered from such an Noxie. But we've established he's a fucking liar. Lands of Calidor, and who else could have travelled there and back other than a noble knight of honour? The animal tooth was found in the wine cellar. This is where Noxie could have poured poison in the wine. He wanted to help Talus' wife Paloma, but the king shamed him instead. Noxie couldn't bear the feeling of rejection, and so he planned to murder King Talus. Lies! I would never do such a thing. But I left his castle as ordered, and no way does it prove I killed Talus, only when that I have been to the wine cellar, which I am not denying. And why would you be sneaking around? I'm just looking for a quiet place. Talk to Lady Lona, Sir Frederick's widow. When we talked, she must have pulled it off my neck. It was a very fascinating conversation. It could be mine, I don't know. I have a lot of these things around my neck, but I swear I didn't do anything to the wine. Back to the king. A decorated letter! The very much is only one lord, Lady Lena. Only lords from the north decorating, and believe Lady Lena was the only northern visitor in the wedding. Letters found beneath a paving stone in her gardens. The drawings on the letter depict a rowan tree, a symbol of protection against curses, a tree from which lords build their children's graves, blah blah. Lady Lena's boy was cursed. There's no question as to who wrote the letter. Lady Lena seems to have a very good motive for wanting King Talus. She threatened to kill him if the wedding took place, and it did. I would never do such a thing, please. I might have cold feelings towards King Talus, but there's a big difference between not liking someone and killing him at his son's wedding. Besides, if I wanted my son to marry Rosulia, would it not have been better to kill Ivo? Killing his father would make no difference either way. No, we don't decorate our letters with roses and trees, but roses. That's enough. Back to the king. A poison vial. Lord Etton. Well, your access to all sorts of poisonous substances. A test indicated the substance from the vial matches the one used to King. Not only that, it was found near Branca, a village under your control. Talis was against the trust trade, and as we found out from Lord Lairs, you two were not on the best of terms. Weaker borders might be easier to move the dust. Based on Hermer's terms, even your own residents know you're up to no good. Nonsense! I may be running a little side business, but this product can be found literally anywhere. Even markets in Davern. The file does not prove that I was the only one who could poison Talis. This could have been anyone. Enough! Back to the king. There's no more evidence. You have to sentence someone, anyone, or else I will put all the blame on you. We did the best we could. It's all just politics at this stage. We want to consider the benefits you gain from each lord, if any. If you sentence someone without a lot of evidence against them, though, then our people will sense that it was just a royal whim. I can handle this. I sentence. Choices. Here's a choice for you. Lord Etten, the drug dealer. The Dragon Slayer. Liar. Lady Lena. Bitter, I guess. Sad son. I am leaning towards Etten. We're sentencing somebody. We're not sentencing no one. I am not accepting the blame for this. Didn't poison anybody. So I'm going to say my own side would be Etten. Anybody want to weigh in on who they think it might be? No? Okay, I'm going to sentence Evan then. Evan? Whoever Evan might be. I don't think there's an Evan in this game. I'll come with the Strela and just such a plan as will aid you. 3,000 men will be ready, such is my will. Later this evening. I always loved this view. Is this the place where the battle? Yes, do you see? There's a tight trail leading through. That's where we hold him off. Strange. Turns out it was always staring into the end of it all. Nothing ends. Rivals help. If he helps. You were at the trial, you heard what he said. He'll keep his father's promise. Have you heard of Maya? Your mother expelled her from the castle. She always keeps interest. Has she grown up or is she still a mess? I don't think she'll ever change, ha. Still gives me a lot of trouble, that one. The other night she pulled another one of her pranks. Sidani found some pets. Much. Hedgehog, a fox. I'm worried what she will tame next. Your mother is pregnant. It's hard to imagine that she will be going through the battle on the horizon. I think we should wrap up. Miss you all. Forgive me. You don't need to apologize. Correct choices. Bruises? Evo's doing this to you? What? Oh no, he wouldn't. He's very kind. He takes care. I think I just told you in the letters, father. He's a king. He's an army that will blindly follow him even to your gates. Don't say anything. It's better that way. Better and worse still. Anger him. I can't let a bastard treat you like that. I will talk sense into him. Please don't. You wee prick. We're going. Father. I'm confronting him. Nothing to do with it. You think I can't see what you're doing to her? You lay hands on my daughter again. What? Defeat Radovia? I think you're forgetting your position here. Next to my castle, you'll see another day. You do not tell me what I can do. Davern is at my mercy, so you better address me with proper respect. Fuck off. Too much talking will get you and your family into trouble. You can eat my entire arse cheek. Oh, we have so much money, but no fucking supplies. Here we go. Into battle. Here's that we're late, built up some defense. We will need to push them back and create a choke point at the foothills. Guys looking clear. That's good, at least something works in our favor. Here, come with me, your grace.
Ubo.
We gathered everyone we could. We will make an advance on your mark.
Hoi. Doi. Ubai. You. Bai. Ubai. You ba uba. Ubai. Koi. Hai ubai.
All check the set it aside. The reserve can be used. Okay.
Ubo.
Act. Okay. Should we create a reserve? That's a good idea.
Oya. Bado. Oi. Uda.
Et j'avais son chalet.
Doi. Uba.
Archers.
Tiba wong. Bye bye bye.
Atana.
Kaboa. Bye. You ba uba.
It's time.
Kaba.
Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall, for we have made strong allies, and in our time of doubt, we need to remember that we are not here alone. But we don't need them today, for this is Devon, and we stand our ground. Ah, for Devon! Let's show them. We'll surprise them. Why was my army gone? I had more than that. Oh, I had a reserve. They just keep using archers until they're all gone. Okay. What's this? Grace, magic. The fog is obstructing our view. Maybe the word in my chart. No. We should perhaps rely on, but perhaps other senses should help. Well, unless there was a way to fight magic with magic, whatever you do, it's your choice, Grace. You must send the units to send out, or let me know if you should wait. We'll try clearing it, but it may take a while. Do your magic. We're still winning. How is this possible? We're outnumbered. Blow the horns, you fool. Archers! They were riding armored bison. Pikemen! Back! At these monsters. Oh, they're dying! Who are we fighting? The bandits who want to come and marry my daughters. Redovia. We promised our daughter to them when we were but a young kinglet, I guess. A young sausage finger. And now they come to collect. We don't want them to have our child. So. Help isn't coming. Missed that. Fuck, I clicked at the wrong time. Magical fog, no more magic. Stage defense could also be the key to this situation. Perhaps a witch could try a spell. Well, who should we send up? A witch is gone. I might have fucked this. I think we're fucked. I think we're fucked. Something bad is coming. Just send everybody in. Let's give them all we've got. We have no other choice. We have to send everyone in. Gather round. Come on, you prick. Get in here as well. Let's show them what we're made of. Show them what my Davern is made of. Can't do anything, I've got to... Oh shit! Everybody's dead. The gods have saved us all. Unbelievable. We have survived. And guess what? Now that everybody's gone, we don't have to pay them. Brevno, week 31. Is that not the end? Eric, King of Davern. I thought justice would find your through Rodolph, but I suppose I will need to say you didn't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father. Truly, it seems to me that you have sentenced an innocent person to death. How does that make you feel? I see through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you also perform evil occult practices. You always have a dirty blah blah. I suppose witchcraft is a perfect fit. Falling a mountain right where you need them. There's no explanation for this other than magic. Is this how you poison my father? Magic like this is dangerous and it must be banished. There's only one right. Davern needs to be purged of all witchcraft. Starting from your throne room. I will remove them all blah blah blah. Idle dickhead. Won't last long if you come to our gate with an army. We must call the King's Summit. Other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. I will make the necessary. This is hardly an end, your grace. If we're under siege, we better stock up on supplies. We should keep 5 large crates of supplies. Is this? I thought it was the end. I thought that was the end of the game. Keep on. If not for the avalanche, we would have certainly been defeated. I know we must really be in the gods' favour. Strengthening army. I don't know if I'd ever forgive myself. Blah blah blah. The graces to die. To blah blah. Yeah, fucking just take the witch and fuck off. Come on. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Difficult time. Hey! Decide to get some carrots and get back up in my pots. I can't leave the kitchen for 1 second. There's just some sort of imp. I'm trying to lure him out, but this clever little fellow. The worst part is it just... Imp needs to be dealt with straight away. Well, you can't. I don't have either of them. And Grace, I want to milk the cow to surprise prize or day. The finest healthy was not given anything. Some say her days, but I say we have a muddy prowling around. He crawls it and milks the cow until he's full. Bloated, he rolls back to where he was from. The youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I have nothing for them. How can we live like this? Have a new cow. I don't have time for this. I'm a busy fucking man, alright? We barely won the battle. That was all coming to end. Call for it, but no one showed. We wanted to give him our daughter. Why would he? He knows we have no. He's a young kid. He doesn't know what he's doing. We will be defeated. Blah blah. Finishes off. He announced the war. We've done against the Bovia, but I'm not sure we can defeat him. We have lost most of our men. What we're gonna do? We'll work something out, sweetheart. Don't worry, you're pregnant. We have complications. Blah blah blah. I'm worried about her daughter. Gonna kill. Blah 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 blah. Other one. How are you? I know, Father, I'm just glad it's me too. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can invite any allies over. We killed Lord Eton. Or did we? We might have. I don't care. Oh, cool. King Varid. Come over here, mate. Oh shit, I could have clicked on them and got... Fuck! Fucking moron. I don't want a banker. I've got loads of money. For now. Map. Can we do anything on the map? No. We're going to end this week. The King's Summit. Thank you for arriving upon my request. I've asked you here to help guidance, help even Davin is in David Redovia. King Talus is threatening my people, my daughter. What would be up against, do you know? Prior to Redovia, Talus offered me 3,000 men. We expected this army will bring against us. Bloody hell! I've heard of bigger armies to be sure, but I'm not in a position to match that. You'd still be 2,000 men short. Same with us. A small army, 1,000 men. You're forgetting that you don't have to take the battle to an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men as the attacker will surely suffice. Will you all help us then? Not so fast. Ivo was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't have nearly as much time to prepare. We've already marched this far. True, even if we get right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck right up, we might get to Gravenell just in time. Timing's not the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple, you see. Redovians, they're here after a recent battle. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, then I will give you my army. I want them all gone. Oh, but why not help the poor folks? Is killing them the only option? We just don't want to see them in my army. Or anyway, they'll die of starvation. Slaughter them all would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them? Blah blah blah. Not a fan of killing. Blah blah blah. We should help them. I like you, Eric. Here's what you make out. Help any Redovians that you come across, and you will have my army. Redovians this, Redovians that. I'm tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yelis is far too distant for them to travel to, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Wreck! Let them go. Able to march through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them march to Yelis, in my opinion. But what do I know? Look, Eric, I reckon it will take Atana around 19 weeks before they manage to march on an army on Davin. Why don't you meet them, and I will see what I can do for you. Let's say if I don't have any problems with the Redovians, then I will lend you my men. Was that how it is? I'm gonna let people starve, Eric. Word gets around if I hear that you are refusing to help the people of Redovia, then you count me out. Blah. 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 Fuck off! I was on my way in and I ran into some of your daughters. Seemed quite you see and a marriage for an army, and I took you for a fool. What do you say then? No. Use the company of someone more energetic. Offer stand. Fuck off! You can double fuck off. See if I survive this, you're getting stabbed. Fuck off. How much am I due? Okay, I'm not due any food out for... Let's keep 30 food for now. Save and continue. And that's it. That's it for tonight, I'm afraid, because I was expecting that game to end. I was not expecting another 20-week campaign incoming. Good stuff, good stuff. Well, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Thank you very much for the raid, Cold Frappuccino. Thank you very much for the chat. I'm going to send you on to somebody else. Yeah, there's people. There's people to send. Who's on? Who's on? Who's on? Oh, I see a cheeky wee Keely. I'm back on Wednesday. No, this is Wednesday. I'm back on Friday. And we'll see what you want. We might continue with L.A. Noire, but we might also pick up Dark Tide, because I'm in the beta. I shall have another 40k muck on. I might just have to. I just might have to. Again, thank you very much, Go Frappuccino, for the raid. Thanks everybody for contributing to the game and me punching the microphone there. Have a wonderful week. Back on Friday, 7:30. L.A. Noire or 40k Dark Tide, shoot, bang bang stuff. And yeah, I'll catch you then. Thank you. Go say hi to Marcus, or don't. You know, whatever. It's your life.